Welcome to Trash Talk.
The only reason why I came here was to see some motherfucking wiener, some pee-pee. Who the
Thank you, John. John, who do we have in the house tonight?
Always wants to see pee-pee.
Mike
every
in the
week.
house from a while ago, and then before that time too.
Mike was on, what, like 4 episodes ago?
4 or
I
5.
feel like it was longer than
It was
that.
longer than that.
We've had a few guests in between then.
Well, we've
brother.
also had, but we've
Weeks
also
off.
skipped a couple weeks.
Yeah,
My brother
it
was on here
It was
2
January.
weeks, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah,
I don't know how many
that's
episodes you guys are
probably
behind
true.
posted, but
They're all posted right now.
are they?
I think so.
I think so.
2
I don't
episodes.
know.
The avocado
Yeah.
toast episode.
No, I posted one last night.
I
What
know, I
about
seen
the
it.
avocado
Oh,
toast?
okay. Can you see the images?
Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah, I do. I like that you guys started doing that.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's fun for me to look at the image and then guess what the fuck you guys were talking about.
Where did all the tentacles come from? That was like a couple weeks
that
running,
that was
wasn't it?
just in the one.
I
that
believe
was
the fifth.
What did we talk
the-
about? There was an
the
octopus story or something, or what?
Squids. Something about squids came up. I don't remember.
Space squids?
Yeah, and I just picked out a few things. It was squids and Cornhuskers in that one. Oh, and
And doctors. It was a
turn your head and cough.
turn your head and cough. That's what it was. Yep. I
That's
was
my
just
punk
listening
band
to the
name.
episode where you guys talked about it
TYHC.
Okay.
today.
All right, yeah, that's probably my favorite image I've made the entire time. Although I did not mind.
Turn your head and cough.
Yeah.
The beginning of the episode my
Was that
brother was
Nebraska
on.
doctors?
Yeah, the squid one. So, did you see the one I posted last night?
No.
Oh, okay. We talked about Miss Purr.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? I saw the title, like, huh?
I'm trying to remember what we talked about last
Is it
week.
on the Podbean or what's it on? How do I find it? I don't think I've
I just see
seen
it on Spot.
I mean,
Spotify.
full discretion. I mean, like, we're all smoking weed and drinking. So,
Speak for yourself.
What? The trash
Not
talk?
me.
trying to
I'm
remember
not.
back to a specific topic.
Oh, see, that's why I love actually editing the podcast because I get to listen to a conversation I had a week ago, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we talked about that. Oh yeah, that's a fucking great idea."
I gotta tell you guys.
You should keep a
my-
journal of the good stuff.
I do. I write it all down, man.
You can't get it on Podbean or podcast, whatever the fuck it is.
The episode my brother was on, I was in Discount Tire waiting for them to fix my tire. And I'm just standing there, I have my earbuds in, and I just start fucking laughing. Like, belly laughing.
The foot in the fute part. Or
Well,
whatever?
my
what's
dad's
it-
story, foot in the funde. Dude, there's more drunk dad stories that are funnier than
I
that.
almost titled the episode that, but I couldn't figure out.
Can we
how
get a
to
recap
spell
of
it.
that story?
That foot in the funde, I wasn't there for.
Oh, let's hear. Oh, you were there.
No.
The other side of the story.
I was already in the Navy. I was gone by then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
you
just
off.
my brother watching Cleavageville.
Yeah.
Leave it to Cleavage.
Cleavage or
Oh,
Cleavage?
It was a Cloverfield.
That's right,
It was a
parody.
Cloverfield parody, yeah.
Okay.
Cleavage Field.
Called Cleavage?
I never
Field?
heard that story before. I never heard it to that detail. Maybe I
okay.
did. I was really drunk when he
You
told
just
me.
forget
But
it all. Yeah, you just know the foot in the funde.
the foot in the funde stuff.
What is foot in the funde?
I don't know, man. I think that's something that just like came about through it. It's an inside thing with my brother and his friends though. So,
They watched this
But your dad.
Cleavage
but
Field?
my dad, yeah, yeah, I do remember.
What are your... I want to hear what somebody's idea of just hearing foot in a funde is Cloverfield parody called Cleavage Field.
What?
What is the storyline there that matches it? Like, is Cloverfield, is that the one where they're in the bunker?
Well, it's not.
Or is that the one where they're in the city and
The
everything's
city.
getting destroyed?
That's for the city with Clover actual monster.
At the
shows
beginning
up.
on the Ferris wheel, you can see the
Yeah.
space monster fall in.
I remember him being under a bridge or something.
Yeah, I think that is. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. What foot in the funde was what his dad
At the
yelled.
end of the movie, I think they're under a bridge and they die there.
Yes, sucker toes.
Foot is clearly
Yeah,
big
so is there
total
like
sniz.
major cleavage or clittage that's like destroying something?
Yeah, on the you don't remember we looked up the images? It said, "Look at these monsters," or "Check out these monsters." There's a girl with huge tits. On the cover.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
some guy's dick is getting destroyed with monster tits.
Yeah. I think I actually might have messed that one up because that was
It's knocking over skyscrapers.
This is a fucking.
that's the ass and avocado one.
It was like avocado on a toast.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I thought about that afterwards. Like, oh man, I should have done like the Cloverfield.
I haven't finished the
parody
episode
thing.
yet. I'm still listening.
Well,
to
maybe
it.
I'll change the image. 'Cause that one could be fun.
Change
Either
it to something to
either
do with
way, the
foot
one I
in the
posted
funde.
last night's pretty good because we talked about Miss Purr. And at first I had a really I mean, I
What
should've
is Miss
shared
Purr?
these. Miss Purr was one of the guests of state, I think, or something. It was
Oh shit!
the Asian guy.
Yeah, the Australian guy that was dude. The dude that was
I
a chick
forgot he was
cat.
Australian.
Yeah, well, he's Asian, but he's from Australia.
Yeah, I was putting in creepy
Oh.
Asian guy, and he was making a smoothie on the moon base.
Nice.
Yeah,
On the moon day?
on the,
Moon base. It's the moon.
on the light side, the
Food
Earth
in the
side.
moon bay.
We wouldn't go on the dark side.
I think it's a good segue to a topic we have here tonight. I labeled it Dads Before Chads. I have an image
we
here.
do have a dad here.
That lady is very pretty.
This is a screenshot from my Twitter or something. And this is just part of what they posted. Beautiful girl. Here's a picture
This
of her.
is your Twitter?
This is an Ole Miss student.
Nice.
Old Miss.
Okay.
Yep. Ole Miss student.
She
Right?
looks
Do you
like a
agree? She's
young.
beautiful girl.
She looks like a young
Blonde
Britney
hair.
Spears.
She's wearing like a red dress with like massive cutout in the middle from her throat all the way down like her mid
Is it a necklace or a tattoo?
past her chest.
What? That's her tits.
Well, like no,
Yeah,
there's a chain.
big cleavage.
There's a chain hanging there.
She's got a necklace on.
Oh, it's a choker.
Her name is Mary
Not a
Kate
choker.
Cornett.
Oh, was it?
Early nominee for
Flammable.
Whore of the Year.
Wow.
And then this guy's screenshot that he's got has his dad texting him. So you read like part of what his dad just sent, and I think this image is from his dad. And he goes,
someone you know.
"Do you know?" Or as he's finding this, as he's literally scrolling through Twitter, he finds this post. Mary Kate Cornett, early nominee for Whore of the Year, and his dad immediately texts him as he's looking. Do you know who Mary Kate Cornett is? So as an Ole Miss student dating this guy, her age, I don't know, early 20s, and she fucks his dad. Somehow it gets on social media and goes viral. Her boyfriend's still with her. Knowing this has happened, I think she started an OnlyFans, and I believe she's about to start a new crypto.
But who voted her Whore of the Year?
Just for banging
Just
the
some
old
guy like
She's
found
following
this
that Harry
story,
Welch's
and then
footpath.
so I have links to it though too. All right,
her?
this is AP News.
Holy sh-
Hang on.
Oh,
that is not the right one.
She call it Whore Coin and put Danny DeVito's face on it.
This is some national
I buy
world.
that. I buy that.
National World News. Who is Mary Kate Cornett? Ole Miss scandal explained as new meme coin erupts after student accused of sleeping with her boyfriend's dad.
Ads.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. University of Mississippi student Mary Kate Cornett has been trending on social media after it was alleged she slept with her boyfriend's dad. The claim went viral on X, formerly Twitter, with the meme coin of her reportedly also being made. The story surfaced after X user Magageddon. I'm not joking. Maga, all caps, and then Geddon, shared an alleged screenshot of a Snapchat message explaining what Cornett allegedly did. It was said in the message that she finished her exams and went early for vacation. She then took her boyfriend Evan's little sister to a basketball game, accompanied by Evan's father. Evan's father and Cornett reportedly went to grab some drinks after dropping off the child. Then there's some pictures of them all together. So you saw the picture with her in the red dress.
Oh, that's the same picture.
There's like one with her in like a football stadium, I think, in the crowd. Some links and some captures of letters that were sent.
I mean,
Snapchat message
Nice.
read, they went to like, okay, this is just people speaking poorly. They went to like dinner and drinks and was like buying her drinks and stuff. And then they got with each other or something. And then that was like the first time.
Ultra.
According to these unverified social media posts, Cornett slept with private banker Eric Solis. While Solis' LinkedIn page seems to have been removed, a screenshot doing the rounds claimed he is a University of Texas alum and that he worked at Commercial Bank. Anyways, facts of the story are too is that she's making a meme coin because she went viral. Whether what she went supposedly viral for is true or not.
It's just the new Hawk Tuah girl.
It's
Is
the
this
new
Yeah,
Hawk.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
new Hawk Tua girl. She just took it up a level.
Okay, I gotta ask this question. Everybody pays attention to this shit.
I don't
Supposedly,
think people will.
One something the government wants to do under the current administration is, you know, like FDIC backs up banks. They basically want to back up crypto because there's a bunch of
digital
fucking.
currency. You're talking
Yeah.
about the CDBC.
There's a huge worry that it's all gonna fucking crash.
Yeah.
Because all these people are saturating the market with all this shit that just like peak and then like crashes peak, crash, peak, crash.
That's the way it's always
people are
been.
gonna quit trusting it and quit investing in it. You know, I think that's the worry there.
No, that's the way crypto has always been. There's always
So
constantly.
there's some like
rises and
mega
falls.
billionaires apparently that have like a lot of money sunk into this shit, and now they're trying to get the government to back it so that they can cash out if it crashes. Basically, have taxpayers fund a bailout. Is that's literally what it is. A government funded bailout.
Yeah, they want their coins legitimized. The whole not point of having crypto, so it doesn't have to be the Federal Reserve backing it.
Then you get stupid shit like this where, hey, I fucked this guy's dad.
You should get you should
Buy my
get you should get that Office clip on your thing that no God no!
You should buy some big name crypto now if you can, and then wait for that to happen. And even if it doesn't happen, wait till the build up, and there'll be a bunch of fucking increase because people are buying into it and to see what happens on a judgment. You know,
What if this is
Seems like a good way to lose a lot of
administration's
money.
Probably going to do that.
what if it's also America's like last ditch at like our currency is failing. Let's
It's
just
weird that
buy
they also
crypto.
want to go into Fort Knox now. I just want to see if the gold's there or not.
Get
I feel like
fucking
they
make a
all
phone call.
Go to Fort Knox. Didn't they go last time?
The thing
too?
about Fort Knox is Fort Knox doesn't tell anyone how much is in there. I think that's where military puts a lot of crazy shit at, besides just gold. Things that are worth a lot of money,
okay.
but not straight gold.
Well, honestly though, like most of the gold wouldn't be there anymore. You move it to other places. They have secret places. They would move it to.
Yeah, Fort Knox is not very secret.
You know, yeah.
But it's super heavily guarded.
Yeah,
My
but
grandpa worked there. There's an amusement park, water park, like right next to it. And you'd be sitting there and you could see like this pyramid, basically, step pyramid of a building. And
could you just
there's
bomb
guards everywhere. I mean, you could see it. I remember being there at that water park as a kid. It's probably a couple miles away or something. I mean, like, you could see the people, and there's tons of them just constantly like facing everywhere.
You don't think there would be
And it's
terrorist
not
attacks?
coincidentally where they do the tank training for American Army.
Tanks?
Yeah, all tank training happens at the Fort Knox, or like right next to Fort Knox.
Where is Fort Knox?
Kentucky?
Lexington?
No, it's on the eastern side of Kentucky near the river.
Okay.
On a fault line.
My mind was going to Lexington, Kentucky, but I guess that's probably why, because it's in Kentucky.
Is it on the coast then?
No, it's Kentucky. It's not on the coast.
No. I was trying to think if Kentucky was.
No.
Guess that state.
But no, I'm
The-
wrong. I'm wrong, huh? I was thinking.
Ooh,
Western.
that'd be a fun game. Let's like guess where that
Kentucky and
state
Tennessee
is.
are on top of each
Oh,
other.
if I see them, I can guess.
They're saying like
What the, you said every time with those. All right.
100%.
Okay.
All right. So
Would you trust the government to go in and say, "There's no gold in here"?
no.
We went in. There's no gold. Really? Did you take the gold, or was it not there to begin with? I don't know if I would trust this administration to give me the truth. Be honest with you.
I mean, what purpose would it serve for them to say there's no gold? Of course, he's going to say gold.
Because they can just take it and be like, "It wasn't here," mob style.
Or they're trying to intentionally tank the American dollar,
yeah.
even though we're not, the gold standard is
yeah,
still a
gold
lot of
doesn't
fucking
matter.
gold.
Yeah.
Still a lot of fucking
We
gold.
haven't been on the gold standard in how long?
I think 100 years.
Yeah.
Over 100 years.
No, it was like the 70s or 80s.
No,
And like, it just feels like the whole thing is fucking
We
mute.
we talked about this level.
We
if I
got
remember.
no. I think that America dropped off the gold standard entirely, maybe during FDR's time, right around then, like the 30s
I don't think
maybe.
I don't think it was FDR though. I think it was like.
Well, there was a big one
Winston.
in like 1910, I believe, where they moved away from it substantially, and the
All
last
right.
bit of it was,
Okay, what's your guess, Derek?
I think 1910 they made a big thing for it, and then I think it was during FDR's time, which I think was maybe in the 30s.
Okay.
Um,
do you have like a
36.
Okay, Lane.
I'm gonna
to finish it entirely.
I'm gonna say it was like the 42.
Okay,
I was gonna say 50s.
and you are the. Who was the highest without going over? Was that 50s? Yeah,
I said 50s.
Highest without going over. The gold standard ended in 1971.
Ah,
It's recent.
It is later than I was expecting.
Yeah. So the whole thing with Fort Knox having gold, like, okay, like, what do we? Why? I mean,
it's not. It's not about the gold. It's about
Well,
creating outrage.
what?
And like,
no.
it's like
no,
a-
it's in general.
it's a
Why
They
are we
had the
guarding
gold for a long time.
It's a
supposedly.
distraction.
Back when
Thank
it
you,
was
that's what I
gold
meant.
standard, You know,
Yeah, but
you
I
could
mean,
turn in
it's-
your note for
It's
a
something
little.
to talk
Yeah,
about
but
other
now-
than the
Hold
horrible
on.
things that they're doing.
Did anyone see the AI video that Trump put out?
The Gaza one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of what?
The licking of
Trump,
the toes.
Trump Gaza. Derek, if you have not
Gaza.
seen
That
it,
one.
you have to Google it.
is extremely inclusive
there's
for a racist propaganda
gold
film.
idol. He's a giant gold idol.
I've seen
I
images
saw the image
it.
of the giant
I've
gold
seen the
idol.
images.
Watch
Isn't
the
that
video, it's
everything
pretty
they
cool.
said don't do in the Bible? They made
Yes.
a fucking golden, was it
Golden
bull
calf,
or something
golden
like
calf.
that? Bull calf?
Golden calf.
Yeah,
golden
dude.
calf.
Yeah,
That's
And then they ruined-
that's after Moses. Yeah.
That's during Moses.
Yeah. After he let him out.
When he
Moses.
threw him on threw the Ten Commandments on the ground. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
But that's like
this guy could be like. This guy's
Oh
like
my
the
god!
furthest thing from a
NPR
Christian.
story on this. Trump
Yeah, well,
social
yeah,
media
that's-
video
yeah.
garners pushback from Arabs
Just-
and Muslims in U.S. and Gaza.
just watch the video of it. not their report. Go find the
we
video.
find it.
This podcast is disgusting.
Yeah, you're always burping right into the mic.
So is he.
Always. Always.
Did he just do
You
it?
know what I got? Yeah, fuck you, Lane.
All right,
Oh my
Lane.
God, are you
put
serious?
my audio back on.
Derek or John's done. Until you spit your gum out.
There's infighting.
This is
nothing.
your top stories update. Brought to you by the National.
Who's playing that?
You, that's you.
I have a
Sadly
mute.
missed. Dad of 4 dies in BMW crash.
It's on something else.
All right. Well, it's not even playing.
Now it's done.
See, that's why I didn't throw it the first guy.
It's not coming from me. I'm not playing anything.
God damn it.
Yeah, it is.
Yannick Sinner has accepted a 3-month ban from tennis.
I even closed it out.
2 positive drug tests.
Oh, I think it's probably some story.
You're gonna have to cut this.
All right.
Man, that's the thing. We're
All
trash
right.
talk. We're
Give
pretty
me a
raw. I
microphone,
don't even know what
Rick.
his problem
Throw a
was.
microphone at me, bitch.
What was this called?
Where's the
Trump
gum at?
It's
Gaza.
over there. I didn't throw it on the ground. That's why I didn't throw it in the first place, because I didn't want to throw it on the ground. Of course, I fucking throw it on the ground. Now it's the trash, prick. What? What?
Did you stop it? We were trying to talk about Trump AI, and you've ruined it.
Yeah, man.
I
And
can't
now we're
remember
having
more than
technical
already is.
difficulties. This podcast is so
But
fucking put
it's,
together.
it's insane.
I think I found
he's,
it.
He's turning
Yeah, is
Gaza into a,
Well,
Dubai,
he wants to. He wants to.
Vegas.
All right, you can turn the audio on.
I don't know what. Oh yeah, there is a song to the.
I want to see
video.
it. I want to see it.
It's weird.
What's next? This video appears to have the first and most account.
Bringing the light for all to see.
You turn it
No
down a
more
bit?
tunnels, no
Fucking
more
A.
fear. Trump Gaza is finally here.
Trump Gaza?
Golden future, a brand new life. Feast and dance, the beat is
Oh, it's fucking advertised. Money falling casinos, beach
Is
life.
that supposed to be Elon
There was
Musk?
Elon. Yeah.
Giant gold statue of Trump. Elon walking underneath piles of cash falling
We
on
have an
him.
opportunity to do something that could be phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
And I don't want to be cute. I don't want to be a wise guy, but the Riviera of the Middle East, this could be something that could be so bad. This could
We
be
talked
so
about this, I think.
magnificent.
that's a point. Oh my god, the fucking the dance the bikini chicks though. There's bikinis dancing chicks with
So
full
is this
beards.
confirmed to have happened
Oh, I
from
missed that.
Trump's
Full beards.
fucking
Yeah, it's
team? Like made
partisan.
this and put it out.
I don't know who made
How,
it,
like,
but
I'm sure it's
unorganized?
he posted it. I think.
Oh
Yeah, dude, how unorganized. Like, there's just like, you can tell, like, if an administration is gonna put,
But-
like, if the guy's gonna fucking, like, tweet that shit out or whatever, and there's, like, nobody who, like, just even, like, slightly quality controlled that, was
Trump
like,
sent
hey,
this out from his
chicks
official
in bikinis
account.
with beards
Yeah.
on here. You guys cool with that? Yeah? Okay, send it.
the hot chick dancing at full beards. It was
Well, that's
very
what-
inclusive.
I
The
don't think-
video
I don't-
even starts with like people with guns and rubble pointing guns at little kids.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're saying that's what's going on now. They're
What?
trying to change it.
That's like the opening image.
The soldiers pointing a gun.
Yeah, right here. It's a fucking kid.
Well, yeah, but that's like that's.
Yeah, it's everything's rubble. They're on a pile of rubble.
That's what that is right now.
Is that all AI generated? Still,
Yeah, the
does it
whole
choose
thing.
to be
The
that
whole
your
thing.
image, your opening thing?
The whole thing was
War.
AI.
Now women shaking asses. Cash. Musk.
I mean,
Trump.
What
Golden
isn't
God.
good for.
it's a fucking perfect propaganda for them.
Yeah.
If they get to see
Exactly
that,
what
you
it is.
know,
Propaganda. I mean, how many people watch that though and just like, yeah.
How could
yeah,
you watch
this
that
is
and
what
just
we
be like,
need.
if your fucking life is war, would you think? You seeing that?
Yeah, I'd be sitting there like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Our country has been torn to shreds.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to find out where I'm getting my next meal.
Yeah.
And you want to turn this place into Las Vegas.
Yeah, very well, but they're stupid enough.
They've
to be
even
like,
asked Trump, like, where are
sign
you
me up
displacing
for
them? This is
Trump
what he said.
land.
Yeah, we'll find them new countries nearby. They'll be put it there. And they're like, well, where is that going to be? He's like, they'll take them.
He's got a
I
concept
mean, I'm
of a
like
plan.
summarizing what he said, but that's what he
No,
described.
that's pretty damn close. That's wow.
Well,
I just can't. Oh, okay. I really like to
It
not talk
honestly
politics.
makes my fucking head hurt, dude. But
Yeah, I'd like to
I
not
feel like
talk
Derek's
about
got other
these
things on the
They're
dock
very, very
besides
depressing.
politics.
It is super fucking
the one,
depressing.
If
We
there's another
just gone
politic
down
thing,
one rabbit hole about a girl that cheated on her boyfriend with her boyfriend's dad and then started Bitcoin.
What would you do? What would you do
How
if you,
deep
if
is
you
it?
get long-cocked by your own dad? What would you do?
Well, apparently he'd stay with his
Longcocked?
dad.
Yeah, long-cocked.
He'd knock your dad out.
Yeah,
yeah, that's probably fair.
yeah, we're gonna have to fight.
Or high five.
No, what?
Well, you break up with her, obviously. But it's like, nice, Dad. Got some of that. Also, fuck you, you know.
Yeah, but like, what if you were like super in love with her? I mean, she was a beautiful woman.
Yeah, but you knew she was a whore.
Maybe you didn't.
What?
She's the whore of the year or whatever.
We read the story.
She is
It's
now.
not confirmed that she's a whore.
Once a whore.
This was also
you've seen
posted
whore
by
tendencies.
Mega Apocalypse or whatever it was called. Megageddon.
Megageddon.
A known hard right wing Twitter account.
Yeah.
And the stuff they sourced, the people, I read that guy's way he talked. And then they're like, well, you know, it happened then, but that was the first time. Like, yeah.
Fuck you, man. I still love her, dude.
Or maybe they was planned because they're just fucking perverted like that. Like, yeah, fuck my dad. We're going to make it blow up on social media.
Oh, shit, yeah,
And then
dude.
we're going to start a Bitcoin and we'll cash out real fast.
Yeah, dude.
I bet she'd be like, well, I better ask if your daddy's. If
What
he's
does the
in. It's
Bitcoin
like, yeah,
look like?
He's in on this plan.
Do you think they have
Yeah,
like
he
an image
definitely
like,
wants
this
to
is our
fuck you.
Bitcoin? It's just her shaking her ass.
Yeah, her getting fucked by the dad on the front.
I have an
Son of a
OnlyFans.
bag.
I would love it if it was like her face and like just like two dicks. Like,
I'd buy that coin.
Commemorative coin, too. Cool played.
I have rights to that. What do they call them? The instead of like a hard copy, like trading card, they have those
NFT.
NFT. Yeah,
here's your digital.
Here's your whore NFT of the year award.
I forgot about NFTs. Oh my god.
I think they're still around.
I mean, maybe.
Well, they're not like crazy as they used to be. They're like
No, I mean it was a fad.
Our friend Tony has been on here, like made some money on NFTs. I don't know if he long run how well he did, but we talked about it before, and up to that point, he was doing really well with it. But then last time we talked to him, we mentioned it, and he was like, "Dude, I got out of that pretty quick." He like recapped, like, "I just found some shit, so people paid for it." And I was like, "Awesome," and then I didn't really fuck around with it much after that.
Smart.
I mean,
Don't
look at that.
invest into it.
Like
you know?
Seth Green, he bought that fucking monkey one or whatever, and then got it
An
stolen.
NFT?
Yeah, dude, it's like a huge.
His
news-
NFT got
it was like a
stolen?
huge news story
Those
like
M&M
2 years ago or a year and a half
Had
ago.
the
No, it
monkey
was
ape or
Seth
whatever.
Green.
Lazy ape or some shit.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
stole it?
Some kid.
A hacker?
Obviously.
Well, yeah, right. Or someone like
I don't
broke in,
remember the
stole
full
his
story. I
computer,
just remember
you know?
hearing about it.
I think I might actually talk to Tony about buying some of his cards. He sent me a link the other
Yeah,
week.
yeah
where
he
was
sent
like-
it to me too.
Yeah, I went right down to the Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan cards, and there was a few other cards I saw that I was like,
Like
yeah,
physical?
I'd be interested in that.
Yeah, like graded cards and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Do you buy
Yeah,
it?
some. I don't
No,
think any of the
I
graded
do. I
ones
have
was
like
interested in, but-
I do One Piece trading cards.
What cards do you collect?
Dr. Faggot!
What do you collect?
Kind of dumb.
I got boxes of cards upstairs.
Dude, I collect One
Don't
Piece
tell me
cards.
you've watched like
What are One Piece
1,000
cards?
episodes.
It's an anime. Yeah, I've watched all 1,000. I'm like, yeah, I'm on like I'm up there. Yeah,
Dude, I really liked the live action.
it was good. And that's what made me start watching it. So I skipped like the first.
What is One Piece?
Does he have like remote access to
Yeah,
this
he's
thing?
got the Bluetooth.
Fuck you, John. He's just mad, dude.
I'll turn him down.
He watches a lot of anime too, but he's like super jaded about One Piece.
It's too much, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it is. It is. Like I the only reason I like got through all the episodes is like I would have it on as like background noise sometimes.
Sure.
But then I would start to get into certain arcs and I would watch them like intently.
Yeah, you have favorite ones
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Definitely.
Some of them is just filler, but there's some good ones.
I don't watch it because I make a lot of jokes.
What
I'm
is
not
One Piece
actually
about?
gay.
It's a
Okay.
so
I'm
it's
gonna keep
about
calling
of
it gay.
Is that kid gay?
No, people who watch it are gay.
hey.
He winked at him. I saw it.
I'm gonna be up for horror of the year this year.
You get
good
some
to know.
stiff competition.
No pun intended. No, it's like about it's about this kid who wants to become like
Pirate.
in this world. He wants to be the king of the pirates,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like you get to this,
But he has like
Oh, I watched that. That was a fucking great show.
it is
Yeah.
a great show.
He stabs himself in the face as a
Yep,
kid. And
yep,
they're like, this kid's nuts.
Yep.
And he does nut stuff, but always pulls it off because
Super
of his
crazy.
friendships.
And it gets really good in
And he's
like
not a
the
real pirate.
later seasons.
He's just like wants to be like a pirate, but he just does things to help out people that are.
Yeah, like
very
technically he's a
joyous.
pirate, but like in this
What does
universe,
he doesn't steal
the
from
like
people.
military
Really.
are like the bad people.
yeah.
And
well,
then
the Empire.
the
He doesn't
pirates-
do pirating.
The pirates are the good.
He's a
people.
pirate, but he doesn't do any pirating.
Well,
It
they're-
literally
they're
is
looking-
just like
they're
pirates
looking-
helping people.
But they're looking for something in the end, right?
The One Piece.
Yeah. So they like have to like pirate their way to it.
No, they just sail and they're following
Yeah,
the
you're a
clues and
pirate.
like you know
At
what I
least
mean.
you're a
Like,
pirate.
yeah.
You commandeer.
He just sails the
vessels, you know?
seas and he doesn't ever steal anything though. He's not like there are in the show there are pirates that do nefarious
Yeah, there's the
stuff,
the shark heads.
Yep, the shark man.
That's what he's called. He has a hammerhead buddy.
Yep.
That sounds like a slur, dude. I don't know. The shark heads. It sounds real. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's the way they were portrayed in the show too. That they were like a
Wraith?
inferior
Oh.
No,
Right?
the show like
Some-
really
like,
like
the
makes
Empire
them feel
are-
like they're like
military. Look down on them.
they're like like indigenous.
Yeah,
Okay.
is that what it might better way
It
of
was a little
describing
bit,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
But yeah, I was confused how there's like shark people and he's obviously got powers and other people have powers.
Well, as you know now, it's an anime,
It is, yeah.
so
At
they
least
do.
this is not Naruto. That's fine.
It's 1,000 episodes.
It's over 1,000. So it's like knocking on 1,100 now, if it not over.
It's on Netflix. The anime.
Yes, it is, but only to a certain extent. And I don't know how many they cut. So like it's
Oh,
so big that
yeah,
they
they
might
kinda
cut off
move
the
it around,
beginning.
and
It might
they'll,
have like the middle portion of it, and
You just gotta
it's
catch it at the right
delayed.
time.
Crunchyroll, they have all episodes on there.
Yeah.
You can start with one. They've got movies.
rolled up.
They got movies that actually recap like a chunk of seasons. So like it kind of like condenses it. So if you don't want to watch all the episodes, you can watch like this movie and
That would be helpful.
It's nice, but I hate it when I go, "Oh, there's a movie." Fuck you! Ah, damn it! It's just the first season recap. Like, fuck. You know, thinking it's
Hey, Joanna?
full length movie. Yeah, baby.
I'll take one too,
You got it,
Joanna.
honey.
Might as well just pull me
Wait,
out
do
a
they
couple.
do they do
plays.
that for other
Alright.
animes too? Speed it up into a movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I've been watching that, and then Dragon Ball
I
came
saw
out
they
with
had.
Daima.
Yeah,
It's fucking
Is
good.
that on Netflix?
No, it's on Crunchyroll. Yeah.
I thought I saw something that I had access to. I don't have Crunchyroll though.
New season. New
Maybe I
arc.
just saw that it dropped.
It's
Still Goku.
it's like a sequel prequel. So it slaps itself in. I don't know if you've watched Super.
It's just basically recreating some of the old original it's Dragon Ball. So he's a kid, Goku.
So I don't want to talk about it too much without giving away. Like,
I don't give a fuck. I'm probably never gonna watch Dragon Ball, man.
Do you ever watch? Do you watch? Do you,
Yeah, I grew up watching that. Shit.
Okay, so did I. That was like my original anime.
Thank you.
And if you're gonna watch it, I don't want to talk
Yeah,
too
do
much
you want
about
to be
it.
spoiled, Derek?
Yeah, do you want spoilers?
Well, I don't have Crunchyroll. If it's only accessible on there, then I probably won't
online,
watch it.
isn't it?
And
Get Crunchyroll.
my
fuck.
fiance hates anime, so I always have to watch it in my own free time, which I don't have a lot of to watch around her usually.
Yeah. Watch that shit at work.
Boo, boo, Carly, boo.
1,000 hours.
Aren't you like a
Well,
IT
we
guy
have
at
to-
work?
Yeah.
So you could have like your IT shit going on over here, and you could have it.
Yeah, that's how you watch all of Hunter
background.
x Hunter.
Ah,
Nice throw, dick.
no shit. It's the first time I've missed on this show.
Let it be
I don't know
known.
about that.
Let it be known.
I don't know if that's the accurate
Anyways,
statement.
check it out. It's super good. It's really well written. There is some stuff that's like canon, but then there's some stuff that considered as like not canon. So it's like, yeah.
They experiment with it.
No, it's just
Is it good animation?
it's good. Yeah.
no, like
No, it's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
It is not good animation.
yeah.
Yes, it
it's-
is.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's
Dragon Ball or One Piece?
more computer
Ball.
animation than like the old.
Yeah, you haven't seen
hand-drawn
the newer
ones.
episodes of One Piece
Okay.
where they
But there's certain
they've
aspects
upped the
of the old
animation.
ones.
It's way better. It's
Not
not
gonna lie,
like
I'm probably not going to watch it.
it's not solo leveling level animation,
Hmm.
but it's definitely better.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch that. If I'm gonna watch an anime, it's gotta be like artistic.
Solo leveling's really good.
Solo leveling.
know?
If you already
It's
get
actually
into
number one
if
in
you would
there.
get into anime,
that,
I would watch solo leveling.
Do they have Dragon Ball /Z GT? Well, all the other ones, synopsis movies? Because I tried rewatching it before, and after reading so many memes online, where it's just like, oh, there's whole episodes of a guy just powering up, which is basically
There
consists
is.
of for
there
20
is.
minutes.
There is. That's what his biggest qualm
I
with it was.
fucking can't. I mean, I love Dragon
When I
Ball
was a
growing
kid, I
up,
fucking
but
loved
I mean,
it. But I do remember like a lot of episodes that's growing up and being like, dude, nothing happened. And it is literally just a guy screaming.
Yeah. That's why
I'm pretty sure I have watched a YouTube
That's
one
why the new
where
ones
they
are
had some
better.
synopsis of like, God, what's the fucking Piccolo's home planet?
Namek.
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 So if you
Namek.
haven't, watch Super first, and then go and watch Daima.
I think I've only gotten into, or is it GT? I'm trying to think. I remember.
So
Boo,
Dragon
Cell.
Dragon
I
Ball.
never got back to Frieza coming back again.
Yeah. So Resurrection F.
All
yeah,
the
yeah.
androids.
So the Z Saga was a lot of that for an entire episode, but then like after the Boo Saga, which was the end of the Z Saga, right? Which was, and then it went to Dragon Ball Super. That kind of stuff kind of started falling off. Like they obviously took notes from people going, Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? Like, let's get some content going here, right? And then
Is that when they got into all the crazy shit where like merging bodies and all that stuff?
Sure, there's some of that in there, yeah.
Jesus.
No, is that the Boo Saga or is that post Boo?
Post Boo.
Is it okay?
Post Boo's
Yeah, it was Boo after Cell,
Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
and Cell was after the androids.
Cell is the Android Saga.
Okay,
And then it's like it starts with the Android Saga, moves into Cell Saga.
yeah, and when they moved into Cell, the androids are with them.
He absorbs it. That's how he becomes his perfect form.
Krillin's with Android, what, 18 or
18.
something?
18 and 17 and then 16, which was the red hair guy with the mohawk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Great,
Lane has no idea what we're talking
great
about.
shit,
I
man.
don't.
Great
Don't.
shit.
He
I
was,
watched-
he was too busy shooting cats on the farm.
I watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, okay.
That was like the only anime. Oh, and a little bit of Pokemon.
You had to have watched
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Pokemon restarted, and I really liked.
I was in like 7th
Team
grade
Rocket.
when Pokemon like really got big, and
yeah,
for a long time I already be like, "Do you play Pokemon?" All right, we could talk. But like
You
people
cool?
from
Do you
like different
deal?
parts of high school, like that was the one thing they talk about, and it would
Yeah,
be for
for
like
sure.
5-10 minutes out of the day, like, oh yeah, you play.
You were in-
already
in ninth
openly
grade?
admitted that you went 7th grade. I
seventh
remember.
grade. Okay.
Yeah,
We were
I was
watching
like,
King of the Hill.
I don't think I had it in 6th grade.
I feel like
7th
I
grade is
started
when got
watching it
big.
around that time too, and I was like, I feel like I'm too old to be watching this show.
Yeah.
And
That's when I was like, I was skateboarding then and shit, and I was like, fuck, man, I'm too cool for this.
but you
I
still
play the
watched
game
it.
a lot.
That's why I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was better. It
Oh,
seemed
for
a little
sure.
more
On
Did
the
fun.
anybody
down
play
low, I
the
was fucking
N64
watching that shit.
Pokemon game where
Yeah.
you can plug in your lineup from your Game Boy cartridge? So it had a cartridge for N64 with a cartridge inside of that.
That you could plug your fucking Game Boy in and you could
Yeah,
play.
you could battle your friends.
Oh no, it was on the back of the controller. That was.
Oh yeah, you're pretty sure. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Sick.
You could import your Pokemon and fucking
Oh, dude,
battle
we
in
used to do that all the time.
Pokemon
Battle Arena.
Stadium.
Did anybody here
It was
ever
Stadium.
catch them all?
No.
You
One
gotta.
time, I used to do the
gotta.
hack trade
Be the
method.
best.
Where like you would like
The
trade,
You-
and then you
and
turn
pull
off
the-
your
you
you
pull
pull
the-
the cord
you
out
pull
or
the
turn
cord.
off your
or
Game
turn
Boy.
it off, yeah.
And
then
then
each,
it was like-
happened.
each one keeps theirs and gets the other one.
Yeah. So I did. I remember reading about it online, and it was like, there's a moderate risk that you'll fucking
lose
Lose it.
everything.
destroy everything. And
That's a
on the
risk I'm willing
trade
to
I
take.
made to get them all with Mewtwo, mind you.
Because you couldn't get all the legendaries. You had to trade to
Yeah,
get them.
exactly. Well, there's a number of different creatures in red versus blue. But and the trade to get it all, I finally had the glitch happen, and it wiped out everything.
Maybe that's what.
I mean, I had like multiple level. I don't know, was 100 or 99? I can't
Well,
remember.
did you do the cheat where you could get the rare candy and you could duplicate it?
Dude, I did everything.
Everything. Yeah.
So that might be actually
If I'm getting Mewtwo, I did
designed.
everything.
It might be
'Cause
designed.
that's how you duplicate the Master Ball. So.
If you, as soon as you are traded Mewtwo,
It's Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
yeah.
Wasn't it when you get Mewtwo?
He has now hit the
I never
internet,
traded
and he's
Mewtwo, dude.
taking
You
over.
do the glitch to get Mewtwo.
That's
when
what
you
I'm
get
saying.
He's gonna feed yourself through a
You-
toxic
is it-
content.
You can't even fight Mewtwo, right? Like you just have to throw the Master Ball and hope it keeps it.
Well, the Master Ball would catch it no matter what.
Was it no matter what? I felt
No
like
matter what.
It
You
broke
throw a
out
Master
a
Ball
number of times.
You don't even have to hurt him. You just throw the fucking Master Ball at him.
That's what I was saying. You don't even have to fight it because it's pointless.
right.
There's no reason to fight it. You just throw the Master Ball. But I'm pretty sure when I was doing it, like it didn't always work. It would work like a quarter of the time
Yeah, it
to
was
maybe
odds.
33% of the time.
Maybe I'm.
So,
yeah, maybe I'm.
so
thinking
to Lane's point, what he was saying was it's that booby trap
The game is designed. If you catch them all,
in that method.
your game just
No,
ends.
in that method, the cheating method. Where
The cheating method,
yeah, if
you catch them all, maybe
well,
too.
that
I
would-
guess
wouldn't make any sense.
the
but
cheating method,
it's a cheating
though,
thing, yeah.
if you get them all,
No, it's not the cheating method. It's like people, when you're so into the game, you've done everything. You find ways to start, that was the whole point. You got to catch them all.
yeah, it's not over until
Yeah,
you
but
catch
then
them all.
when it became over like 1,000 different poke, I was like, yeah, I'm fucking out. It was 151
expansion.
to begin, 152 counting new, right? So, or was it?
Do you think it's
Did they do the
coincidence
same
that
thing?
it glitched out on me on the last one? Do you think it was a
Just
built-in
fucking
like
said,
fail?
we,
Yes,
ju-
yes.
we
Dude,
literally
he's
just
salty.
fucking said that.
Didn't they just like
We
restart
just-
all
fuck.
with Pokemon Go? Didn't they just like kind of redo it?
No,
with that,
like,
with that app.
every-
Where you got to catch them all that way. You know,
Yeah.
it was just a revamp of it.
Oh, dude, it was
and
insane. It was a
all
fucking
of us-
viral.
All
It
of
was
you
like
guys
a.
played that as well, right?
Oh, I did go for sure. I was walking around.
I know
the
you
city.
did.
I remember I had
Did you have
yellow-
Go? Did you have Pokemon Go?
Oh, I had that momentarily on the phone. Yeah, there was a Squirtle always in the back lot of the parking lot of where I worked at
You
when
just
I was
catch
in
it?
an office at the time.
All the time. You just catch it.
I can't remember. That was like one of the last times I ever played it. I
Yeah,
can't
but they
remember if I caught it or
fucked that
not.
game up too. And then like introducing all these
Expanded
shinies
it.
and all these other things that you had to like.
Yeah, you gotta go keep catching them.
Yeah, dude, it's
Too many
like-
people have caught them all. They got
Yeah.
nothing else to catch.
Yeah, it's fucking sucks.
You gotta have things to catch, man.
I know, man. I get it. But
Oh, I got yelled at by two drunk black guys in the alley in Benson playing Pokemon Go.
As
That was
Joanna
scary.
or John?
That's pretty scary.
Did you catch them?
I wasn't even doing it.
Catch
I was
them
with-
all?
I
All
was
the
with my buddy.
STDs?
Did you catch the Pokemon though?
I don't know. I was just walking
Did you
past.
tell that
we
to
were,
him?
we were walking around Benson. Yeah, as a lot of people were.
fucking nerd.
And we cut through this alley.
Go get drunk and vomit on yourself.
Yeah, and this guy's like, "Hey man, what y'all doing?" And I was like, "Oh, we're playing Pokemon." I was like, "Shit, that's gay." I'm like,
Gay.
of course I'm like,
Yeah.
They look back and he yelled at like that is fucking hilarious. But in the moment, I'm like, "Go, go, 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 go."
Go, go, go. Don't look him in the eyes.
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so that's I think that's 2 times I think I played
All right.
Pokemon Go.
So we got a follow up
Okay.
from last week. American tap water. Do you want to give a synopsis here to our friend Mike? And I'll tell you the story.
About how they put fluoride and chlorine in water, drinking water. Chloride, chlorine,
Green?
Lane, I don't remember the.
Chlorine? I think we were
article,
talking
like,
about
the-
chloride.
Who made it? If it was like the Lincoln Journal Star or something, but there was an article he found. It was
Yeah,
national.
they put
news.
chlorine in the fucking water. That's what sanitizer
There's like
is.
minuscule amounts, but they were
Amounts?
amounts.
So we
Now
got
we're talking about Pokemon,
we got
dude.
YouTube.
Meow. That's right.
Fantastic.
Fucking awesome. But
Yeah, I said it.
there was a study
Right now.
that fluoride in the water lowers the IQ.
Okay.
Known fact.
Specifically, if you're a younger child, just
Yeah,
long-term
I mean, I've heard things
exposure
about
as like
that.
a very, very young child.
Isn't that what RFK's like fucking whole thing is?
We started looking up
One
who
of those
had like
things.
sewer or not water purified
Treatment
water
plants.
Yeah, treatment plants for their local drinking water, and we started looking up like where we grew up at and when that happened.
When they started putting fluoride in the water.
Wasn't it to help your teeth? Like kids weren't getting enough fluoride through other means, and the teeth were rotting, right? And then
Yeah.
cavities.
We still have.
Have you been,
we
if you've
still
been
have
abroad?
cavities.
There's a lot of people with like horrible fucking teeth.
We
Sure.
still have cavities.
Yeah, but we got better teeth than most other countries.
We also have all the sugar. We consume so much more
The
sugar.
last
than average.
outside of having fluorinated water.
But why does the government do it for free?
Probably because they were like, there's too many people with fucking bad mouths. What can we do?
You said
We
lowers
used to have
IQ?
an envy of the world plumbing
Nothing
system,
lowered
sewer
IQ
system
like
in the
lead.
world.
First
That's
of
why
all.
they're redoing everything, because it's all old as fuck.
What are you talking about?
When we built throughout America and pretty much everywhere, we had really great plumbing and sewer systems.
Scared the shit out of me.
It was the envy of the world at the time.
stopping.
And there was like early 1900s.
This is when it was in lead. Yeah.
No, this was after they knew lead was bad.
Well, they had
no,
lead
they still
paint.
had lead.
They had
Yeah.
lead paint. Lead was getting into
Yeah.
the water.
Gas.
They had lead gas. Like
Yeah.
boomers got exposed to so much lead. That's why we're in this fucking issue right now.
Yeah, it's true.
That or they exploited the laws and make a bunch of money real fast and have continued to exploit the laws.
Well, that and
to preserve the money they made.
That and like fluoride, dude. Like I honestly feel like fluoride's like the least of our concerns right now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like lead was so much worse than fluoride.
It all adds up.
It's still a toxin.
But if you want to change stuff on a fundamental level, you got to have like
But
major
they still
change
put it
at the
into
top.
toothpaste, and it's got to be
But
way
you're
more
supposed
concentrated.
to spit it out.
But you don't. It's still
swallow.
gonna get. It's still in your
Remember
mouth.
the water
it's still
in
gonna get in your
Wayne?
body.
Our tap water in Wayne,
Dentists
when we
tell
went to
you
college
it's
at.
a toxic. Do not swallow this fluoride
Yeah.
they put in your mouth. It's
Yeah.
toxic. Don't
that's
swallow.
high
And it tastes,
volume.
and it
But
tastes
yeah,
so
that's-
good.
you-
What do you think my
But like,
4-year-old's
remember
gonna
how
do?
bad the
Flavor
water
it.
was in Wayne? They probably didn't have a water treatment area that was halfway
They
decent.
do. They all have to have treatment. It's just
When we signed
different
up
levels.
for water through the billing
It was really
system,
hard water.
they sent us a letter that literally said, "We do not recommend drinking this water if you're pregnant, a child, or sick."
Yeah. It was
Like
pretty
your
gross.
tap water.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was like red.
you would pour a glass of water and then like just
Where?
wait a couple minutes for it to settle a little bit, and it would just have tons of shit at the bottom.
Where?
Wayne, Nebraska.
Wayne, Nebraska.
Oh yeah. See, I installed a reverse osmosis system on my last house, and I only drank that. And Jessica used to yell at me about. Well,
Not
he's
tasting good.
no. Teddy's not getting enough. The dentist says that Teddy's not getting enough fluoride. He needs to drink tap water. And I'm like, yeah, but there's like so much more worse shit in that fucking water, like from all the farm
you could
runoff
re-add
and shit.
fluoride if you want.
Like
you
the
know?
farmers have like completely fucked the aquifer
Yeah.
with the runoff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna.
I have questions
I'd
of the
rather not get
filtrations. I have a filtration
Sure.
for
That's
my
the
water that I
glyphosate.
drink.
That's also going to get banned.
And if I
What?
boil anything, I usually use my
Glyphosate?
filtered water.
Bullshit. I'll believe
It's
it
a
when
f-
I see it.
Wouldn't boiling?
Do you think
Never mind.
coal activated water filtration, does that get out all
No.
all the
No.
I didn't think so.
No, not at all.
No, that's just like taste in like minor sediments.
It could probably filter out some of the minerals, but not fluoride.
No, the only way to get the mineral,
like
the only
iron.
way to
Well,
completely
fluoride's-
remove
that one more
minerals
chemical
is
that
to
mixes
A
with
carbon
it through-
filter will
just
remove
goes through
iron.
everything.
Another.
the filter.
The filter takes out particulates.
The water system I had 5 filters in it. One
Yeah, a reverse osmosis system will.
One
That's
was
the
a
cleanest
carbon,
water you can get.
one was
But
a
your
carbon.
reverse osmosis,
One
though, you
was
don't
like
get
this,
a
like,
lot of
coconut
minerals that you get from water
fiber
normally.
filter, and then another one was like some other stage, and then to make it
boils
reverse
it.
osmosis, it had to go through that the RO membrane,
Yeah.
which like literally fucking. You're just getting pure water.
H2O. When does it? How often do you change filters?
Well, so the membrane had to be changed once a year, and the other filters had to be changed every 6 months
3 months, 6 months? Ain't bad.
or 3 months and then 6 months for some of them, I think. But yeah,
That's still a lot of
but
work,
you buy
though.
the kit and it comes with like
Extra
3 years
filters.
supply.
Here's what this story says. So I think I
only,
saved
but
the
the
link
problem was
from
is I
last
kept
week.
changing them once a year. So
This
I'll
is
just
some
change
of
them
the
all
stuff in our
once.
water people are worried about. It said today a new report revealing, and this is from Fortune, revealing that tap water is delivering harmful chemicals like PFAS, forever chemicals,
Yeah.
heavy metals, and radioactive substances to millions of Americans, often at levels far beyond what scientists consider safe. It got even murkier. Latest update, according to the Tap Water Database from the nonprofit Environmental Working Group, or EWG, reveals that 324 contaminants were found in drinking water systems across the country, with almost all systems having some amount of detectable contaminants in its water. That's according to safety data collected between 21 and 23 by EWG from nearly 50,000 water systems in every state except New Hampshire, which did not provide its data. They say it's a wake-up call, according to a scientist from EWG, Tasha Stoiber. The impact of human activity in our environment inevitably trickles downstream, impacting our drinking water. That was her quote.
So, yeah, why don't they stop spending money on putting fluoride in the water and focus on cleaning the water properly?
Well, I think they try to clean the water, but they also allow companies to just dump shit in the fucking water.
Yeah.
And we don't have good enough filters for that shit unless you're installing some high-level industrial shit. And they're not going to let them... Current stuff, the way it's going, it's, burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, dude, it's deregulation, right? Regulations were put into place for a reason. It's to protect people, right? Like a lot of rules and laws and stuff like that, like regulations, like that shit is like essentially written in blood. Like people would die. There's a reason why things are the way they are.
What laws have been?
They change them.
It's not necessarily
what deregulations are they doing? They haven't done anything like that.
Companies can now with Trump, I don't know if some of this still holds true, but traditionally for a while now, we've conformed to certain standards. But the stupid thing about the standards we've set with the world is that you can pay extra money if you're polluting. These companies then, instead of making it,
that's how they're carbon neutral.
Clean and whatever possible.
We're taxing ourselves.
Basically, the money gets funneled to lesser privileged countries, but who knows what happens at that point? Because a lot of those countries are unstable and have all sorts of crazy people running them.
Yeah, no, I see it all the time on products that say we're carbon neutral. And it's like, how is this? This thing is not carbon neutral. That means you're
just paying off the rest of the world, and who knows where that money ultimately ends up at.
Yeah, and then automatically be like, well, I don't want to use this thing. You're not carbon neutral. Don't lie about that shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Super depressing still.
Yeah.
So, anyways, there's a follow-up.
Oh, that was a follow-up.
No. We would just recap what we talked about last week.
That's not what we.
I told you guys.
That's not what we talked about.
Preface the story.
I thought you read the. I thought.
First of all, that's not what we talked about.
Oh,
that's not what we talked about.
I preserved the article from last week.
No, that had nothing to do about IQ.
A surprising health benefit of drinking tea.
Oh yeah, I read this.
Tea has long been among the most popular beverages in the world. People drink it all the time. Blah 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 blah. Most recent research on tea has focused on the effects of caffeine and its nutritional value and how it compares to coffee. But now, scientists are saying that the stimulating beverage may provide a surprising health benefit. Your morning cup of tea could be removing dangerous contaminants from your water.
Yeah. The tea absorbs
Do you think it's not ironic with the Boston Tea Party shit?
It's very specific. It was the article I read was very specific. It was cadmium and
cadmium.
Cadmium.
Heavy metal.
It's a metal.
It is, but they put it in paint.
It's a color of paint.
Cadmium.
It's cadmium blue.
Cadmium is used often in oil-based paints.
But
is it
also,
blue?
It was also one other
No, it's not a specific.
It was
color.
one other harmful chemical that it would absorb. Lead.
What kind of tea absorbs it?
Loose leaf tea.
Any tea?
Well, let's find out.
I thought that you were saying.
I see your point, right?
I thought you were
Some
saying
tea's
like
made out of flowers.
I thought
and
you were
stuff.
saying
What's
chamomile.
specific tea? Well, yeah. What's specific?
That's what I
tea?
thought you were talking about when you said cadmium. I was like, that's a tea.
Cadmium, heavy metal.
No, the heavy metal.
Got it.
A new study
Casanova.
published by the
Is that what's
ACS
in it?
Food Science and Technology found that tea leaves naturally absorb heavy metals. Interesting. We were just talking about cadmium. Filtering out harmful water contaminants like lead, cadmium, and arsenic. The metals become trapped on the surface of the tea leaves and can be removed by simply filtering out the leaves or tossing the tea bag.
But that's not the PFAS.
No, those are forever chemicals.
Yeah.
A quote from one of the scientists, "You're taking the metals out of the water with the tea, but you don't consume the tea leaves after, which is why it works." Okay.
Those PFAS, by the way, are high. They're largely used in products like the Gore-Tex that you would use
Teflon?
Waterproofing.
What was Gore-Tex?
Gore-Tex. You remember you
what
get
the fuck
hunting
Gore-Tex
gear,
is.
or you know what I mean, those shoes might have Gore-Tex.
It's
You don't know.
waterproof but breathable.
Waterproof, but yeah.
Gore-Tex has been around since like 60s.
Okay.
How do you know Gore-Tex?
Raincoats.
Okay. I don't.
What?
Is that a horrible
Derek doesn't know
thing
it
to
either.
make? Gore-Tex?
Derek doesn't know it either.
Well, no, I mean what I had seen.
It's a PFAS.
It's a lot of PFAS.
My
What is that?
boots
Oh,
are
the
PFAS.
Forever Chemicals?
Yes.
PFAS. Fuck.
PFAS.
Thank you. Sorry. For some
What'd I
reason,
say?
PFAS.
Yeah, a guy
Bugging
basically
me.
ran an
I don't know
experiment
why.
with a raincoat that he knew was
Paging Dr.
manufactured. Well,
PFAS.
he ran a simulation where he had a mannequin and he had ran water over it for X amount of
With
time.
the Gore-Tex.
No, just a mannequin.
Okay.
And then he would test the water. Then he'd put the jacket on there, the Gore-Tex jacket,
Sure.
or the rain jacket, and he would test it, and it was high levels. Yeah, so like you would get these, jackets, but they say that they're under the FDA rate, whatever the regulate
microscopic
the
little
regulations
pieces are falling
for
off
the
of
amount
it.
of PFAS that you can actually have shed from it.
Oh, really?
And so then, but even then, it's still over the harm. It's still quite a
Still
lot.
bad. Shouldn't that be like a?
Then he had one that was
Is,
like
like, to be
PFAS free,
noted?
like a brand that was PFAS free. He ran the same simulation, and then,
Oh, shit.
it was pretty cool. Pretty interesting.
Who's
Just rain jackets?
It was like some.
It wasn't.
It was like some clip, like some short video I watched about it.
Okay, I know if it was like the guy that does all the testing. At his
He ran.
farm.
Yeah, part of the video was him going around to different spots in the world and testing water, some some in a bay, some of it in a
streams.
remote lake, some of it super high up in a mountain, the most remote place he could find, which was
in woods.
it still had PFAS in it, but it was really, really small amounts of it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of show that this shit fucking moves.
Well, that's what they've said. It's in every fish.
Yeah.
Every fish has mercury in it. Every fish.
Yeah, microplastics and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bummer. Derek, what are you looking up on HBO there?
Why do we keep fucking talking about depressing shit?
No shit.
All right.
What are you listening to?
Dude, so John and I had a whole conversation, so I'm gonna completely segue us way off of this.
Sarah, you're the guest.
We had a conversation yesterday. We were talking about our camping plans this year.
Oh yeah.
So
And
he's got a camper, I got a camper.
I got a
we
camper, and he has a camper.
We want to use our campers as much as possible this year, and I think it'd be really fun.
Both
I know someone else with a camper.
to get
3 campers.
to get us all of our friends and come. Maybe not
Plan a trip?
Him and I are going to try to camp as many times as we can this summer.
I know multiple
Well,
people with campers.
if we don't camp, we'll at least dock.
Sure. Take the
Did
same
you get
spot.
Did you order the sleeve?
I don't know, sleeve.
Do you need recommendations? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No. I'm inviting you.
Oh, okay.
I'm inviting
I'm
you.
not.
I know that you're a big tent camper.
I can pop my tent next to
Yeah,
it.
I like to glamp.
Sure.
I've had too many issues.
I'll shit
with
in
tent
your.
camping.
I'll shit in your camper. I will shit in your
I'd
camper.
be honored if you
That's
shit in my
fine.
camper.
I would be honored to you, but you got to tell me though.
Oh.
If the toilet went sentient.
Okay.
Oh, I have a question for you.
I'm just kidding.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no? And explain.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Well, I don't know if they actually cover this because that's been
They
a
don't
thing.
call
for
it a
time.
sandwich, dog.
Yeah, but it's a sandwich. It's between 2 buns. It's a piece of
It's
meat.
open
It's got
face.
condiments.
It's open face.
Yeah, but it fucking eventually just breaks.
And where do you draw the line
And
on what's
also-
not a sandwich?
No.
And also,
You don't put a
what's
handle
a
your
Jimmy
hot
John
dog carefully
sandwich?
enough.
a sandwich.
But it's an open face, just like a hot dog.
But the hot dog is just a hot dog.
Yeah, but it's still
It's not.
meat
It's not
and
loosely.
condiments.
If you cut the hot dog up,
Some
and
people
put it
do.
on the hot dog. That's
Yep.
a hot dog sandwich.
What if you have a burger? You don't chop up a
If
burger.
I
when you
want-
put it on
Burger's
the-
loose meat though.
No, it's not. It's a solid puck.
Yeah, so is
A burger is also a sandwich.
like a
Yeah.
crab burger is a sandwich.
Jesus Christ. Crab cakes?
Yeah.
That's not a
That's the same.
sandwich.
Well,
It's
no,
not the
but
same.
there's like
If it's
the,
between
It's not
bread-
between 2 pieces of bread.
I'm thinking of like a sandwich.
Sounds like
No
sandwich.
shit.
A salmon sandwich, like smashed together, where they
hot
do
dog
like
is a sandwich.
By legal definition, which then where do you draw the line at what's not a sandwich?
runs
a
a
taco's
sandwich?
then.
This is why politics sucks.
That's why it goes downhill really fast. If you
argue about
consider
shit that
a
don't
taco,
matter. You should just pick
if
the
you
right
consider a
side.
hot dog a sandwich, a taco is also a
Which is
sandwich.
obviously, it's not a fucking sandwich.
Yeah, I guess so. Would like a flat
It's a hot dog.
Yeah, you could call a pizza a sandwich by your definition.
If you were to fold
Oh,
it.
is a folded pizza a sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's
Pizza. It's still
definitely
pizza.
into a sandwich.
Is a
A
calzone
pizza is a cylinder.
a sandwich then?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
A calzone's a sandwich.
Technically, anything
Is a
can be
runza
sandwich.
Technically, it's
a
a
sandwich?
ravioli. Technically, it's a
Yeah.
ravioli.
It is a runner's a sandwich.
Sure. Who cares what you call it? Just fucking eat the damn
Is a
thing.
Everything's
Pop
a
Tart?
I mean, you brought it up. Let's
Is
be
a
honest.
Pop Tart a sandwich?
Let's be honest.
Zach,
Does it go in my mouth and does it taste good?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you call
hey,
it.
you want to taste my sandwich, Mike?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, so we're gonna camp.
There's a real here's a serious question though. There's a camping question too. What condiments? We're talking about. There's burger sauce. You've had burger sauce, right? Like that's like the mix of whatever special burger
Fancy
sauce.
sauce?
Yeah.
Sure.
What would you consider hot dog sauce? And how come we don't have hot dog sauce?
Hot dog water.
No, hot dog sauce.
Hot dog flavored water.
Chocolate starfish.
It's just mustard and ketchup, man. There's no sauce.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Hamburger sauce.
You never had hamburger sauce?
Nah, man, it's just something
It's
somebody
like a
made up.
special
to
I like
sell
sauce.
some
salt and
shit.
pepper in my
All
burger.
Shit up.
And
the
maybe
fuck-
barbecue.
It's like
shut
mixing with
up.
some
bacon.
Shut
You've
up.
never seen
Shut
burger
up.
sauce?
Just, no.
Yeah, but if you make a good burger, you don't need sauce. It's like you make a good steak. You don't need to add A1.
You could create a sauce and you could just mix ketchup and mustard together and maybe put a little bit of relish in it, and then you could splat it on your hot dog, and then you could call it hot dog sauce.
Yeah, that's
exactly
burger
what you're
sauce.
saying.
That's burger sauce, but with some cumin.
But see, the thing is about hot dogs, not everyone likes ketchup and mustard on their hot
Right.
dogs. Some people are specifically mustard, some people are specifically
Okay, so instead
ketchup.
of cumin, you put celery salt in it, and now it's hot dog sauce.
Okay. Oh, why are you getting mad about it? Jesus.
I'm just saying.
I like celery salt.
I do love celery salt.
Yeah,
Don't take it
Because I
personally,
love
John.
Chicago dogs.
Trash
Bloody
talk.
Mary. Oh, okay.
I love Chicago dogs.
Yeah,
I'm not-
I was really disappointed when
there's a lot of
Chicago
yelling
dogs
now.
closed.
Whenever
Well,
I
hold
make
on.
a hot dog, I always sprinkle a little celery salt on it. Just
All right, that's a good note. We got to talk about camping.
yes,
May I just suggest 2 rivers? Make it
Yeah.
make it easy.
easy.
Right there. Other people can come out and join.
And it's got nice.
It's-
It's got
Lake,
trees.
go
and
fishing.
It's got
It's a
fishing,
good
it's
start.
got-
Yeah, well,
it's got a
there's fish,
beach.
but I've never camped on the river. At 2 rivers.
on the
There-
river. On the
Yeah,
river.
there's the one campground
yeah.
on the river.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And
about.
I think you could throw out for a cat overnight.
It's still a bit of a walk to the river, unless you get to that one that's like super far.
Yeah,
north.
I thought there was like one good spot.
North.
I can't remember though. I've never
It's super
really
north.
explored that spot.
Otherwise,
'Cause I've never
it's
camped
still
there.
a trek to the river.
But as long as you're backed up next to the river, can I set my tent up over there by the river.
By the river.
Could I?
Sure, you might get some skinks in it.
Okay.
Just don't leave any shit outside, dude. That's my
See?
biggest
Coons.
issue.
Yeah, there's definitely coons.
No,
out
I leave
there.
like if you leave anything outside, I've had so many problems with like skinks getting into my tent.
You get problem with
Whoa.
skanks getting into your
Skink.
tent.
skink. A skink.
He called his skank a skink.
A little lizard. Little lizards. They got blue tails. Green.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
get
So
it.
the one that was in my tent and I birds is so fucking ridiculous. Now is it, you prick?
Sure.
Right here, buddy.
Maybe not.
Right
Just
here.
scream like Joanna.
What?
When
I'm
the
definitely
skink
down
was in
for
there.
that.
Yeah, let's do it for sure.
Because that's what you do. You get out, you go camping, and then you're like, well, there's gonna be another one. Let's plan the other one while we're sitting here.
I
you
have
know?
a boat now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that.
I want to take you
So-
to.
That's my
Canoe.
boat.
I want to take you to Tobacco Island before summer hits.
that's
And
down the Missouri.
yeah.
It's more of a canoe. With
So
an
let's
engine.
go in like April, March. We can also do some mushroom hunting while we're out there, and we can me and my brother from another mother. We
My
camped
bad.
out. We camped out on Tobacco Island. That's where I
And
caught
did
the
the
biggest
cats?
catfish.
Okay.
That picture. Did I ever show you that
Yeah,
picture?
I've seen that. The flathead.
Yeah. No, it was a blue.
Oh, okay.
Did you eat it or throw it back?
My brother insisted on us keeping it and eating it. And it was not good. But
No,
yeah,
Really?
shit.
It's too
Oh,
big.
God,
yeah,
yeah, way
we
too
should have
big.
thrown her back. She was huge, man. Huge. I'll show you a picture, but
Show us a picture where you look like PC principal.
That's fine though. I want to do some river fishing, so I would be more into
Let's
that.
go this year.
Yeah.
Once it starts to warm up, I already have the spot that we camped at. We just need to load a weed whacker in and some tents and
So
some
you just
basic
like
shit.
float down the river.
Nope. Well, yeah, we'll just boat down the river.
Boat
and
down.
then
You have to boat?
Yeah, we'll.
It's pretty fast moving. Can't take the kayaks.
No, I wouldn't take the kayak.
Yeah. I kayaked down the
river moves
Missouri.
5 miles an hour. That means you would be pedaling full speed
Going nowhere.
and going maybe a half a mile an hour.
You're right. You're right. Could I load the kayak on the? Oh no, it's
You should take the kayak though
to the island.
to the island. It'd be hard. It'd be hard.
No, we got a boat to go around the island.
We do have a boat to go around the island.
Okay.
There is some nice like.
But I'm
jug
down for
fishing
that.
We could do
Jellyfishing.
jug. Dude, it'll be fun to fish and then like mushroom hunt and then be able to like
Fuck yeah.
and just camp. And I'll actually tent camp with you because
You have to.
pulling my camper there.
Speaking of mushroom hunt, kind of relating back to our last talk, have you guys watched Common Side Effects? Mike Judge,
Oh no.
King of the Hill,
No.
Beavis and Butthead.
Oh.
Is it?
It's about
animated?
mushrooms.
It's animated.
Yeah,
I think I
animated.
remember seeing an ad for
You'll
this
you'll
once.
hear like he does a number of voices, at least 2 or 3 that I've been able to identify. But I'm like really sure, like you can hear his voice. Like
Yeah.
he has a very Hank Hill one on one, but he talks more like businessman. And then there's just he plays another cop. I'm pretty sure, but you can just like tell it's his voice.
Oh, it flipped. So you're watching it currently?
Yeah, it's been on HBO.
It looks like a flat.
They have a new episode every week.
I thought it was a blue.
It's got like the yellow spots on it.
No, it's dirt.
Okay, you're right.
It's fish dirt.
He rolled in the dirt. That is a big fish.
Yeah,
Real big fish.
be fun.
Common sense, is that what you called it?
Common side effects.
Common Side Effects. Yeah.
You could come out too with us if you
So
wanted
this
to.
guy finds
John.
he's on a
I just
journey.
have to make 2 trips.
This guy's spending his entire life trying to identify
serious,
this
my boat's
mushroom
big,
that
but-
heals everything.
That river is treacherous.
I mean, that's almost probably maybe needed for gear and stuff, right?
yeah. Well, so we loaded. So sorry to
I'm offended now.
segue this thing, Derek, again, but we had like I had a 14-foot flat bottom boat, and my brother and I loaded this thing down, and chugged down the river.
What is
going
the
down,
name of that boat and your current boat?
the flat bottom?
Yeah.
Was named Katie,
Okay.
and I don't have a name for this one yet.
Fat bottom lady.
Fat bottom.
Name the new one Joanna. There you go. Take where you want to go, baby.
Yeah, take it where you want to go. You want to be it?
If that's gonna happen and he's on that
guess all I
boat,
do
you
is
need
go
to have
get
an
beer.
intercom and you can just talk into it.
Anyways, so we
Scared by
went
the
down
fish.
there. We got down to the island, and we stayed there for 2 nights. And then on the second night the next morning we started coming up. Well, the weather had changed just slightly, and the river
Sure.
became a little bit choppier.
Oh yeah.
And we were going up there. I swear to God, I thought we were gonna fucking sink. So luckily, there was this campground. It was like a leased campground where you pay to be on
Sure.
the riverside. And my aunt knew people that stayed there, so my uncle was able to meet me. He went and grabbed my trailer.
Oh, okay.
Met me at that
Okay.
campground.
It's a private dock or whatever. Essentially.
Yeah, and then I was able to pull it was a private dock.
Yeah, that's nice.
But yes, dude, there was no way. There was just no fucking way we would have been able to get. It was scary. But my new boat is a deep V, and it will take the river just fine. So
Okay.
deep
Even
V.
in bad weather. But maybe we take multiple trips no matter what for a bunch of gear. Like we're gonna want a huge cooler, you know.
yeah, we'll be able to rip up and down the river with that.
How
boat.
How far is it from the dock?
It's about I would say maybe 7 to 10 minute trip down river.
Do a little trolling.
7 to 10 minute down
20
river.
minutes.
It'll probably take about 10 to 15 up river.
Sure. All right.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
mean.
the boat's
Mike.
got the boat's got a 30 horse on it.
I'm down because I've been exploring the Missouri River up north. I feel like a few times on the kayak. It's a lot easier up there.
The Missouri River up north is so beautiful, though.
Yeah.
Past
It's just all
up in Niobrara,
Less
like South Dakota area.
nastiness.
Yeah, it's all
it's
forever
clear.
chemicals and PFAS down here.
Yeah, dude. You
Moving
can get
fast.
into
Yeah, because we're on the
Fuck.
city.
But it's also like narrower, you know, and just
if
like
you're standing in the river up there,
deep.
you can see your knees.
Well, they try to
certain
maintain
spots.
the river as much as they can too, because it's got the airport and
yeah,
residential and commercial
flooding
shit.
zones and shit.
Yeah, a lot
Sioux
of
City.
the discoloration in the river down here isn't the power plants. It isn't the water treatment plant. It's just a lot of mud.
It's called Big Muddy.
Yeah, no, that's Mississippi.
I never had a
The
girlfriend
old
in
mud.
high school that
Use your
her
microphone.
parents
I'm
had
pretty sure
a
it's
boat,
Missouri.
and they'd go
The
out
old
to the
mud's
Missouri
Mississippi.
River right outside
Okay.
Omaha, off the Bellevue docks, and just fucking ski or whatever inner tube, and I was like, I never did it with him. I was like, that fucking sounds disgusting.
In Bellevue,
Yeah, on the Missouri River right there,
there's docks.
somewhere around there. Yeah,
I thought there was a campground right on the river.
There is a
somewhere,
campground,
somewhere
for sure.
down in Bellevue.
there is.
Yeah,
there?
Hayfield or not Hayfield.
Can you camp there and fish the river?
Yeah, why not? It's literally right there. There used to be a marina there.
Okay.
Lane, you're
I don't know.
ready to be called a bitch. The Missouri River is nicknamed Big Muddy because of the large amounts of silt it carries.
That's Big Muddy. I said Old Mud.
Yeah, I said Big.
Oh, you said Big Mud?
Yes, I said Big Muddy. That's why. It's
Okay.
You're like, it's Mississippi.
The Old Mud is in Mississippi. So
Alright.
sorry, misunderstanding.
I
there,
want to
John.
hear
I
from
know it's called
John.
Mud, honestly. I didn't know it was called that.
Look up what is Old Mud.
That's just pull my porn history.
Speaking of
Yeah.
porn history,
Yeah.
so John has a topic that I wrote for him called "Identify as Joanna Now."
Oh, how was you? Okay.
It's a
well,
Reddit write-up.
What the fuck is this?
shut up, Lane. We're listening to
I
this.
can't hear it though. You were talking over it.
I want John to read it.
What the fuck?
I'll open it up and read it.
What is it?
I'll read it.
Do you guys have a doc you share?
Yeah, trash
The
dog.
title is
Why don't you share the doc with me?
Let
If
me
you know
do
I'm gonna
it.
be the guest.
Then you get to know what you went to.
I got it.
Yeah.
Here
We're
we go.
talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
You can prepare your answers.
Not prepare, but just
Being
I'm never
ugly
going to
as
write
a
my answers.
woman,
I'll skim shit real fast.
being
I
ugly
just
as a
saw through
woman
it
really
like a
sucks.
fucking
Oh,
fine-tooth
hold
comb.
Go
All
on,
right.
go on, Joanna.
All right.
Being ugly as a woman really sucks. I got this, baby, Derek. Don't worry about it, honey. Being an ugly woman sucks so much. No one gives me a chance to prove my worth. They just dismiss me the instant they see me. I know I'm a decent person with a decent personality, but that's hard to do. But I'd make a decent partner. But those qualities seem to be useless without good looks. I'm quite intelligent. I'm kind and empathetic. I'm witty. This is the. Oh my God, this is long. Jesus
It's
Christ!
a Reddit post, man.
Dude, this thing is fucking.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that.
Read the end.
What subreddit
Read
is this
the
on?
end.
Vent. Finally, the person asking me make out with my ass.
What? That's on there?
Ow! 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 I passed out.
Did you really
No,
read that?
yeah, that's the very
The
last
edit?
paragraph.
Too long didn't read.
The very
On the
last.
edit.
Finally, to the person asking to make out with my ass, I'll pass. But the DM got confused, chuck out of me. So thanks.
This got better than I expected.
What? Keep going. The DMV.
No, the dark message got confused and chuckled. That's the last thing. Just like, hey, thanks for that
Direct message.
Oh, he's slow. That's great though.
He's
Oh
dude,
my
he's
God.
like he's laugh reading, so it's like
Yeah.
Fucking what?
I think this. Oh my god!
the guy
I'm
trying to
actually
make out with my
reading all this
ass.
ass stuff now. This was sent to me in an email.
That's
and
the
I
thing,
was
though.
like,
People,
what the fuck?
people put these long ass things together
I put
just
this
so
on the
you
fucking
read that
board a
last
while
paragraph.
Jesus.
Skip to the end and read like how crazy it gets.
So right before the first edit, it goes, and please don't tell me that attractive people face issues too. Like, yeah, I know. Obviously, it must suck to always have someone drooling over you, but come on. Would someone attractive ever choose to be ugly? No, never. And I think that that alone is enough to question of whether it's better to be pretty or ugly. It really sucks being an ugly woman. When beauty is own characteristic, society expects the most of the female gender, and never had thanks for that. Make out with my ass. I was passed out. I literally got light.
You're the man who's the
John,
person trying to
nowhere in
make out
this
with my
write-up
ass.
does it say ass.
Dude, at the very end of it, it says, right?
Oh, here it is.
Right there.
Finally, to the person, make out with my ass. I'll pass. Some dude offered to have her lick his ass. Toss my salad, bitch. This is the sex you get because you're ugly.
hey, someone offered her sex and she turned it down. She can't be
So
that
she
ugly,
says
right?
on Reddit.
Like some guys don't care.
What are those pictures of?
Sometimes that shit is written by bots.
The whole
It's
post.
still funny
yeah,
as fuck.
ChatGPT shit.
Yeah,
But
so
still
someone
fucking
could
hilarious.
have just put that into ChatGPT and put
Yeah, create a story about this ugly woman and
yeah,
add
complaining
some
about
weird
being
ass
ugly.
play at the end.
That's basically what you would do.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, you should do it right now and see what it fucking comes up with. Do you have a subscription?
No,
I do.
I won't.
John does as well on his phone.
To what?
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Oh, I don't have a subscription. I just go to the website for free.
Have you guys?
I do.
You don't have the app?
No? Are you going to ask it to make out with your ass?
I don't know what to do with my phone. To tell you the truth.
All right, did you guys hear about the Tate brothers today?
Mm-hmm.
Like, news came out.
Are they're free? I didn't know they were in
So they were in prison, I guess, in Romania. So influencer Tate brothers who face human trafficking charges in Romania arrive in the U.S. I called it, I hate to say it, but that's not right. Influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate, who were charged with human trafficking in Romania, arrived Thursday in the U.S. after authorities lifted travel restrictions imposed as a part of the case. And supposedly, the Trump administration spoke to Romania and strong-armed them into releasing these two guys because they're, well, I won't talk about that, but Trump supporters on their podcast. The guy's also been a self-admitted child trafficker and pornographer. All right, I'm going to play the audio of a video if you can turn my audio on here. This is Andrew Tate talking. It's a clip.
In self-defense, here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me trying to resist, and I just and then I grab you by your neck again. Then what the fuck are you gonna do when your face is collapsed and your fucking cheekbone's broken? You ain't gonna do shit but cry.
I guarantee I changed the way you look at sex forever. You're gonna be fucking crying. I won't cry. I bet you cry, bitch. I bet you fucking cry. You're saying I wouldn't cry. You're challenging me to a fight. You're saying I can't hurt you.
It's about fucking women.
Fucking mind? I don't even have to fuck you. Forget the sex part. That's a distraction.
Yeah,
My
this
dick
guy's
can stay in
pretty
my pants. I'll
fucking
just start
sick.
beating the shit out of you. How about that? We walk in the bedroom. I start kicking your ass. No sex. No sex
It's
involved.
crazier.
But you cry then.
Perfected this in pimp school. When I got my PhD, we had to practice if a girl comes at you. You cheated. You cheated. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch! Her panties get wet. Her panties on the floor. Her panties are all wet. You go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex. These are the basic moves of pimping.
This guy is fucking delusional.
The Trump administration just strong-armed Romania into releasing him and his brother after they self-admittedly were trafficking underage girls for sex.
Yeah, I mean that's the party of grabbing by the pussy right there.
And he makes porn videos and sends them out, but he also has a hard right-wing podcast, or had, before he went to jail in Romania. I don't think he's from the U.S. I think he's British.
Yeah, he's definitely European. I just always felt like he was just playing a character.
Yeah, I thought it
just
was a troll. Or just like a...
you know, just...
No, he's not playing a troll.
No, I
This
think
is
he's
who he
just.
is.
I think he's just literally
I always
mentally
felt like
unstable.
Started that way, and then it was just like continued it. So, like,
Are you trying to humanize him in the sense of
no,
well,
not that
he
way.
wasn't beating women and tying them up and like being
I'm
like,
trying
you
to
want to
say-
challenge me to how much pain I can give you during sex?
That's the system, though, where like you say the most obnoxious shit, and people will pay attention to you. Oh, you find out the most obnoxious shit guy is actually doing some obnoxious shit.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
is a piece
That's
of
what I'm
shit.
saying.
Yeah,
It's not
what a
surprising.
surprise, you know. But yeah, it's sad that fucking he is so fucking popular. Why are we still even like talking about it?
Because he just was in prison in
Got released,
Romania
that's true.
for trafficking minors for sex. And the Trump administration today strong-armed Romania into giving him and his brother back.
Yeah, they knew
to the
they
US.
needed new supplies
and on
since
top of
Epstein's
it,
dead.
they landed in Fort Lauderdale, and DeSantis had a press conference today where he was like, I don't want these fuckers here. Why the fuck did they come here? Is effectively his message.
Really?
Yeah.
They landed in Florida, so they're in the States still.
Yeah, they landed today.
I read that as a Reddit post, and my immediate thought was like, so this is where this fucking piece of shit draws the line?
So like he's like basically just imported him, probably gave him a green card.
Yeah, this is the
Come to
AP
America.
News.
Well, it's
Associated
weird after,
Press, I was reading the story
Trump
about.
announces the $5 million buyer citizenship.
Oh, the gold card.
Ah.
So instead of a green card, you buy a gold card. He said if we get 10 million plus people to sign up for this, foreign nationals.
We can pay off our deficit.
There's only documented about 8 million people
8.3
outside
million.
the U.S.
8.3
That
million.
could pay for it.
Outside the U.S. that can afford it, that are worth at least $5 million. So if they can liquidate their worth to $5 million, there's 8.3 million people in the world. 8.3 million people ain't fucking coming here. I'd be surprised if 1 million people came here with that.
I mean, still something.
I mean, what's the dollar amount on 1 million?
Here's the thing, though. How many?
What do you mean it's something?
How many immigrants are coming here regardless a year?
Was that 10 million? 100 million.
You mean illegals or
No,
just immigrants?
Immigrants in general.
I don't know.
I mean, there's.
Let me look it
I
up.
feel like there's always going to be immigrants coming in. There are immigrants that come in every year, and illegals.
Yeah, but why the fuck would you want to live in the U.S. for $5 million? I don't understand the appeal of that.
I mean, it's probably for tax write-offs. Then you can move your company to the U.S.
You're not talking about... Okay.
That's what
Companies
it
can move into the U.S. through, like, banking and then having a physical factory here. That's nothing to do with moving populations of people.
It's only $5 billion.
I didn't say people. I was talking about, like, rich-ass asshole that has a bunch of money, comes to the United States to start a company, essentially. Gets his citizenship.
You're talking about Elon Musk?
I mean, Elon already bought his citizenship, so I thought, a long time
Well,
ago.
they have some stories here about Doge.
Huh?
He bought that shit during an election.
Yeah, well,
76
But I thought he
million or
already
something
was a
gave.
citizen.
No, he's
Here's
not.
KETV news. Local news here. Nearly 40% of contracts canceled by Elon Musk's Doge are expected to produce no savings. Nearly 40% of the federal contracts that Donald Trump's administration claims to have canceled as part of a signature cost-cutting program aren't expected to save the government any money, the administration's own data shows. The Department of Government Efficiency, run by Trump's advisor Elon Musk, published an updated list this past Monday, of 2,300 contracts the agency terminated in recent weeks across the federal government. Data published at Doge's Wall of Receipts, that's their official government website, which is barely been getting up and running, shows that more than one-third of the contract cancellations, 794 in all, are expected to yield no savings. I've been doing some further reading up on this here recently, too. A bunch of what they originally sent to the public through Twitter, of course, or X, was inflating prices of savings. So they had a contract that said we saved $8 billion. Though they added a few extra zeros. It was actually $8 million. And there's a bunch of them that are just like that.
That's a large amount of difference there.
Boasting.
But that's the thing, though. They lie about a number, and then when you go and look at the hard data, it's not that number. And it clearly shows that, and they'll link to it.
Sure.
But nobody goes and reads anything. So they're lying to people through the world's richest man, which owns one of, if not the highest,
Trump's
biggest
not the richest
website
man.
for news information.
Musk.
News information, in quotes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, opinions, exactly.
I don't know what to say about it all.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Doge, the Doge government department.
Oh, yeah.
Department of Government.
Yes. Is there a lot of bureaucratic waste that they are also getting rid of?
That's the whole thing. Okay, so if
Are
you're
they
reading
doing
this shit more, this story is just talking about how they fudged a bunch of fucking numbers and lied to people, and then when they boast that, but they already know the numbers. They just straight up lied to people, put it everywhere, and then if people actually followed the links, it's not that at all. They've been like lying about everything they're saving. If you read even further into the type of cancellations they do, what ends up happening is it causes the government a bunch of fucking money because they owe these people all this money, and not just people that work for the government, contracts. Now you have to go into litigation because you owe these people money, which is a huge expenditure.
Sure.
But if you onboard somebody new, you have to pay all the money to get them integrated into your own system.
Yeah.
But all the people that are replacing these canceled contracts is Elon Musk companies. Starlink has new contracts. The Tesla truck specifically has new contracts.
Yeah, dude.
Biden signed those contracts.
He's already working with RFK Jr. for human health because he does Neuralink.
Biden signed those contracts for Tesla trucks.
Those Tesla trucks under Biden weren't nearly the contract they have now. This is a $400 million contract for that alone. Originally, it was less than $200 million.
All right.
They're so contradicting of themselves too, because they're also removing all electric vehicle charging stations from federal properties too. So
Until Elon Musk gets to replace them with his own fucking shit.
So sure, the ELI
He's
5.
got, you know, all the information about him stealing people's financial information. The big thing you need to look out for is he's now got information on all of his competitors. It's not a coincidence that just a week and a half ago, his largest competitor went out of fucking business because everything they have at the government was canceled. He consumed that. Then right behind him,
Is that a mule?
he's switching a bunch of fucking government contracts to his own fucking companies.
I know.
Not. So
I'm not a big Elon supporter.
We're not like attacking you or anything
Like,
here.
well, Derek's yelling.
I think
Well, you were kind of like
he's passionate
a
about it,
little
but
denial about
the
it.
explain like I'm 5
I mean,
version
is he
of
also
this.
getting rid of some other dumb things the government is doing?
No, dude, because
It's costing money
Yeah,
to
it's
get rid of
costing.
shit.
It's going to cost us more
not the
money.
USAID stuff.
The USAID stuff was also part of like previous agreements that would be like, hey, you know, we promised if you do this, we will aid you in this. So it's more like you're making
That's some of
promises
the contracts
and then
that
you're
he got
backing
rid
out
of
of it.
too.
But dude,
The value
we're
from
talking-
USA
we're talking
though came
about-
from international diplomacy.
We're talking about
I agree with
pennies.
that. But I'm saying there was thousands of dollars, millions of dollars spent on really dumb things.
Yeah, but when the
If you look at
US
the entire cost of the U.S. government, that is like
when the deficit is in the
1%, I agree.
trillions,
When are they getting to the military?
it was
When
like
the
a $50 million
deficit-
budget.
When are they going to get to the military and start cutting shit there?
That ain't gonna fucking happen. It'll happen, and then watch what'll happen like a month or two later. Elon Musk, Starlink.
How do
or
you
something.
feel about the Department of Education?
He's already taken over NASA.
I hear that a lot.
How do you feel about
A lot of people talk about the Department of
What do
Education.
you think about the Department of Education?
They're
Is that
trying to move to that stupid voucher system.
Can you take it down a notch? Because like this one's debatable. I feel like
I don't think it is.
once the Department of Education was developed in the 70s, reading, science, math scores have gone down, and yet administratives' paychecks have gone up.
Well, you're the
How
one that
s-
talk about water.
How so?
Kids are dumb.
Because their Department of
administrative-
Education just created a bunch of desk jobs for people, but the kids are hurting because of what they're doing. Not
They're
because
getting
of what they're
overloaded.
doing.
Teachers have classes.
I'm not talking
I went to
about
school in the
teacher
90s.
union. I'm not talking about teacher
I'm not talking
union.
about teacher union either. Class sizes are huge. I
Sure.
remember our teachers when I was going to school in the 90s
But-
saying, I'm supposed to have, it was like 24 or 23 or less students. And we already had classes of over 30 at a brand new fucking
And
school.
exactly, that's because of the Department of Education. Back in the day, it was all short.
It's
people.
not
that was
necessarily the Department of
before-
Education.
That was that was when
Teachers are paid shit.
that was when states ran their own education for their states. There was smaller classrooms.
Oh, I'm just saying.
More teachers.
I would say right now what's
Once-
happening is there's not enough money in education.
The thing
We're
is-
not paying teachers enough.
But so take all the money you spend on the Department of Education and give it to the
They're
teachers.
paid to be glorified fucking
Give the teachers
babysitters.
anything you spend on the classroom is now a write-off, free from the government.
I see what he's saying.
Teachers also
I see
pay
what
for
you're
classroom
saying.
supplies. They're not supposed to.
The thing is,
What is he saying?
he's pissed because of the cuts to the education.
They haven't cut anything yet, have they?
They've been cutting shit from education for decades.
You're saying that.
Just cut it all.
You're
Get rid
saying
of
that
that
actually the
fucking
teachers
department.
need to make more money.
Take it from the
So what
Department
it
of
sounded-
Education straight to the teachers.
So it sounds like the Department of Education funding needed to be allocated differently.
Yes.
There's also a problem, though, that there's a part of
Not
government
cut.
that wants to privatize education.
Exactly.
Run it like a fucking business. That is
cannot
not
run a
how
country
you do
like a
education.
business.
Well, I think that's
It's not
actually
how you do health.
is how you get smaller class sizes. Is you have to have private schools. But
don't think you need to have
but
private schools.
The government lets you choose. Like you're all gonna go to whatever one you
They're
want.
talking about subsidies for private schools. Taxpayer-funded subsidies for private schools, which your kid is not entitled to go to.
And also the other issue is like that money is going into the people who own these private schools' pockets too, not necessarily towards the kids as
And
the
it's
kids'
run
education.
as a business. Business
So,
is
like,
made to make money. so they're gonna
Nebraska
fucking
in
cut
specific,
corners.
Nebraska in specific, Pillin owns a lot of private school. I don't know the details, but that's why he was pushing so hard for the vouchers, right? It's just moving money from one person's pocket to a different person's pocket.
But and that's especially like they get all the grants and stuff, you know.
People that have a lot of fucking money running education just because they're fucking rich does not sound like the methodology of education
I'm not
I
trying
would
to
support.
say rich people should be running education.
They're trying to privatize it.
I'm trying to say
which means you pay for your education.
let the states run it.
What's currently happening though?
What would happen if we let our state run
where
it?
the needle's moving lane is what I've been describing. That's where the needle's moving right now. Politically.
Private schools.
Private schools that are funded with taxpayer money. So you're not entitled as a citizen of the United States of America to attend a school because it's a private school, but you will pay for it.
So you don't have to go to private school, but the government...
No, not that you don't have to. You may not earn the right to, but you will pay for it.
Well, there has to be a school. There's still going to be like
multiple schools.
There's going to be like still a free private school.
Whoever owns the school.
The government will allow people to have school. That's always been like a given right. Well, right, but like
not always.
Seek your
It should
own.
be
You're allowed to homeschool, but like kids are supposed.
What
to
have you been
be
hearing in the
school.
news lately? Trade school. And now you've been seeing stuff getting degraded for
Dude,
like
why
children
aren't there
working
more
laws.
trade schools? There used to be an Omaha trade school that teach kids
Metro
how to
has
fucking. Well, that's a college, but there used to be
Metro has a ton of trades.
a high school trade school in Omaha. It was Omaha
Career Center.
What?
Career Center.
Was that what it was
I
called?
went to it. Yeah, dude, I took an
in like
automotive.
the 90s.
No. How old do you fucking think I am?
I don't think they were talking about the same thing then.
We are talking about the same
This was an
thing.
actual trade high school.
It is. You're talking about Tech High.
That's the word. That's what it was.
It was a trade school. They turned Tech High into the Career Center.
Okay.
Which is where all the local OPS schools would send you could sign up for a class like an automotive 1, automotive 1-2, automotive 3-4, you know what I mean? And you could, when I was in automotive 1-2, I learned how to fix dents, paint cars, do all the Bondo work. There was one for photography. There was one there was.
You probably learned more skills in that than actual high school.
I did.
Yeah.
I sure did.
Yeah. What? Bring that back. What?
Or expand on it.
There's classes in high school you can take though. I mean,
My high school has a greenhouse now.
Not all high schools though.
Not all high schools. But the one I went to, I had plenty of options of shit I could do.
So
that I was
there
interested
should
in.
be a free.
That's why I did a lot of art class.
There should always be a free trade school ran. Like, take the money from the Department of Education and start building trade schools in every metropolitan or whatever. I mean, yeah, it's a huge doing, but Department of Education does have a fucking huge budget that they're doing jack shit with. All I know is the kids
budget
have
for
been
education
suffering.
is beginning to decrease.
That's something you cannot lie. Is the kids have been getting stupider.
Absolutely. And money for education has gotten worse. I would even argue that this is the example I always use, and I don't know why, but it just stands out to me. So when gambling was getting approved in like Iowa, and then we've had gambling in Nebraska, but like for like horse racing or whatever.
Keno.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. Shit like that.
Skill
Every
games.
time
Skill
they
games was the
pass
most
those laws,
recent one
it's
until
always,
the casino
we're
got
putting
built.
this money into education.
Pickles. Yeah.
And then people will vote for it. Be like, okay, fine. People want to gamble? Absolutely. Put it into education. What they do, though, is they offset education. Yeah, the money from gambling goes into education. But they move something else off the books then.
They cut
so
the education.
the overall money hasn't changed or it's been cut. Whatever it ends up being, they remove other programs or whatever feeds into that. And that's a state level thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
On the federal level, now they're cutting pennies in the grand scheme of things with the U.S. deficit being in the trillions of dollars, and they're sitting and having press conferences about, we saved $2 million here and $3 million there. In the grand scheme of things, that is fucking pennies in the overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then they're just taking that money and they're moving it and they're increasing it.
But they are getting rid of the pennies too, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a great thing?
Yeah, but that's been in discussion
trying to-
for
Well,
decades.
it's
But they're
actually been
finally
happening
going through with
They've
it.
been phasing them out for quite a while.
I don't know. They've still been in production.
No,
they cut a lot of the. They
drastically
cut a lot of the.
how much they fucking do.
Well, just
I got
cut
a
it off.
1937 wheat penny at the casino just the other week.
I think so. I don't know. Jared busted out his penny collection.
Housekeeping.
What?
Please help.
Please help.
Get her, Joanna.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm putting this down here so the dogs
That's a bad decision.
Looks like Carly walked in with pizza. When she said "please
La
help,"
Casa.
I think everyone's hearts dropped a little bit.
Yeah, I
Please
thought she was
help.
in trouble.
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
Yeah, I bring pizza. Yeah, fuck those pennies.
Yeah, I mean, I guess sure, but
Well, I was actually looking up the price of that penny I have. There are ones from that year, but there's a very specific category for it to be worth like really crazy money. But I got a penny from the casino that is going for well over $10.
I think any penny is gonna be worth money, man.
That's a big.
If they're outlawed, they immediately a penny becomes way more valuable.
1,000%.
I mean, not outlawed, but I get what you're saying.
You know, stop being in production.
Phase out of production.
Yeah.
Which they have been for a long time.
But
Slowly.
just stop. It still costs them 3 cents to make a penny. Stop.
Well, they're officially stopping.
Yeah.
How do you
say
stop
that's
it
great?
If you get a
Is that a good thing that he's doing?
Well, I think Lane, it's
It's
beginning
not
to
something
become
he's
government,
doing.
and
The
I don't
new
know this for
government.
sure,
happening.
but it's been happening. Exactly, it's been happening. Trump is an opportunist. How many times have you heard him take credit for shit that didn't happen under
Sure.
his watch? Or I'll even give you a
well, I'm
counterpoint. He just bitched about and said the person that signed NAFTA, the latest version, is a fucking idiot in administration. He signed it. He fucking signed it.
Okay.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
But you know that.
I obviously know that. I'm not trying to support him.
I know.
I'm not freaking out about every little goddamn thing he does. And I'm saying, hey, there's a few little good things that he's doing in there.
Yeah, but
he's being an ass about it, sending out fucking dumbass AI videos.
You need to
but-
focus on the big things that he's doing.
Exactly. So what's the biggest thing?
I don't know.
It's basically lying.
It's
That's
just
not a
like
big thing. They all lie.
it's a
They've been saying that they have
the whole
for the
zone has
new
been
budget,
flooded with
they
shit.
had the budget early voting, and now it'll go into reconciliation and shit. But it passed, and then a bunch of people touted that, they no more tips on tax and things of that nature. That was not included in what was voted on, but they keep yelling that and saying that.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
One of Trump's campaign promises was no more tips on or tax on tips, and there was a number of other things that were basically like that.
Over
So
time.
then, after this initial voting for the new budget, not reconciliation for the new budget, all these people came out and started saying like, "We have no tips on tax or no tax on tips." That's not actually in anything that's in there at all. The point being that they just lied about a bunch of fucking shit. That's the whole point.
Okay. What else are we talking about tonight, Derek? Because these two are like footsying over there. Foot in the funde.
Foot in the funde! Dude, I never told you the other story about
John,
my dad.
what's the new Lord of the Rings?
Apparently, there's a new movie coming out that I wasn't aware of until recently.
The
It's been out for,
animated one?
No, not. It's a Road of Rohirrim. War of the Rohirrim was crap. Apparently, it was really bad. But apparently, there's one called coming out. It's the Hunt for Gollum, and they've recasting fucking Aragorn. Not
for
recasting,
Gollum?
they're bringing back Viggo Mortensen to reprise his role as Aragorn.
What?
So this is live action or animated?
Yeah, live action. And it takes place before Fellowship. What the fuck is
They're
going
gonna
on?
like de-age him like they did poorly
Why
with
is he's
Orlando
hunting
Bloom.
for Gollum? He doesn't find him.
Hobbit.
Oh yeah, yeah, in the books. Yeah, he finds him.
de-aging has gotten better. It's just super expensive.
Yeah.
He,
But I mean,
They
it's
never
like,
spend enough money to do
but
it
they
right.
never
Yeah, but
mentioned
look
that.
at
Like I know that
or,
creature.
Robert De Niro in the
I don't
Irishman.
think.
He actually doesn't cross his path,
Yeah,
does he?
Aragorn never sees Gollum.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. I'm like, there's so much source material to pull from. Then why are you not making this, but elaborating on this fucking side story?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Silmarillion. I want to hear about Melkor, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I don't understand why they don't animate that.
Right? Yeah. Well,
You'd have to animate.
Well,
shit.
they're testing with this War of the Rohirrim, which was dog shit, and now it's dog shit. They're not going to do it.
Sure.
Because
it was that bad.
I guess. I mean,
You didn't watch it?
I have. Well, I'm not. I'll wait till it's on. Until it's free. I'm not paying for it.
No. Okay.
See, John hated Rings of Power too, and I fucking liked it.
I hate.
No,
Rings
no,
of Power.
I like
You
Rings of Power,
hated
but I
it?
hated
Yeah.
it.
Why?
I only watched the first season. It was
Why?
pretty terrible.
It was good.
It was not good. First off, but I still watched the shit out
Definitely
of
not
it.
good.
Why is it not? Okay, so
I like the sets.
why is it not good?
I like the
Because it's not fucking J.R.R. Tolkien.
So
That's not
They
it.
just have bad fucking writers.
It just had some of the words weren't the best.
I was
You know about
encapsulated
the
by it.
Amazon?
Some of the words were
You talking about
bad.
Amazon?
Yeah,
stuff?
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power.
I liked it.
Yeah, they have.
It was
I've
like-
been watching it and I enjoy it overall.
I knew exactly what was happening. I felt like.
But you enjoyed it overall.
See, this is the thing though. It was pitted against House of Dragon, and I really liked House of Dragon a lot.
I never
I
watched a
quit
single
watching
episode
after like the
of House of
episode when
Dragon.
the
Oh, man.
white dragon
That's
flies
so
up
much
the
better.
side of the
So
castle
much
on the cliff.
Then
I
Game
think
of
that's what
Thrones.
happened.
Really?
People picked a side. They're like, I like Rings
Okay.
of Power or I like House of Dragon, and they don't watch the other one.
I
I've
liked
watched
both of them,
both,
but
and I
it's
quit.
still bad. It's still a bad show. I still like the show. It's just bad.
Which one?
Rings of Power.
What about House of Dragon?
Oh, I love that shit. That was fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
I thought season 2 was really fucking good
The basement.
of Rings of Power.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I saw no buzz about
But-
it.
Yeah, they didn't market the shit at all for shit.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
no,
they
like-
overhyped the first
No,
one.
but just like organic memes pop up. You know,
Yeah.
there's been memes of House of Dragon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A lot more tits in House of Dragon. Too.
Okay, I guess I gotta watch House of Dragon.
Sure.
It's so good.
And when that show ends, is gonna have such a fucking epic scene.
It better because
It
they
better.
fucked the pooch
Oh yeah, I can't.
on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah. No, this is finished. It's probably gonna be the best thing that could ever happen.
As long as
I hope so.
D&D aren't fucking up, fucking it up.
Yeah,
It's fine.
and this thing, if I was a book purist, I'd be pissed off because they have changed quite a few things. But as long as they still nail the end,
If you get a lot of good writers in a room and you go off canon, like, but it makes for good content. Like, I think it can be
Yeah.
forgiven, right? But like,
sometimes, but you gotta like think of the ramifications.
You gotta be a good
it's
writer.
The butterfly.
You gotta be a good
that
fucking writer.
affects things downstream too.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, and on top of it, the writers have gotten neutered. Disney, great example with Star Wars.
get Bill Lawrence
and
involved.
specifically the Rebel.
Did you hear the news this week?
What?
Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down.
Good. I heard that.
At-
Excellent.
Well, I guess it's the end of the year.
Bill Lawrence is an amazing writer, and he fucking doesn't miss.
Who's that?
Yeah, which movies?
No movies, TV shows.
Oh, TV shows.
Which
Which
ones?
ones?
Scrubs.
Thank you.
Cougar Town.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Never seen that.
Sin City.
The movie.
Ted Lasso.
Okay.
And his newest one. His newest one. What's his newest one? Fuck. Oh, Shrinking.
I love Shrinking.
Love Shrinking, dude. Bill Lawrence
What's that
doesn't fucking
Apple.
miss.
Is that
dude.
where the people actually shrink?
Carly's
No,
in the
it's
house.
about a psychiatrist.
Jason
Oh,
something.
You're
Jason-
thinking of
Jason Segel.
downsizing.
Siegel. Yeah. it's
Jason
good.
Segel,
It's
Harrison
just
Ford.
as good as Ted Lasso right now, I think.
Haven't
Oh,
seen it.
dude, Ted Lasso was amazing. I
Ted Lasso was
fucking.
really good.
It made me fall in love with
Jason
Jason Sudeikis. So much so that I started really following him, and I got involved in his non-profit,
Wow, look at that.
Jason
Thunder Gong.
Sudeikis.
And Jess and I went to Kansas City.
Hey, he's a big Jayhawk fan.
We went to he's from
What's
Kansas.
it called? Thunder
He's from
Dog?
Kansas City. Thunder Gong. It's a nonprofit organization
Gong?
for amputees, and it puts prosthetics
Okay.
in general
Legs, arms.
on people who can't afford it. And he holds this big fucking it's literally just a party
They all show up
in
with their
Kansas City.
prosthetics.
And we went this year and
Oh.
got to see Jason Sudeikis.
Prosthetic people.
No, Jason Sudeikis.
Well, there was no
all
prosthetic
the,
people?
All the people from Ted Lasso on this one.
Oh.
They didn't wheel him out on stage?
Danny Rojas, the
Sure.
character who,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the
I love
guy,
football.
he was there.
Did he say
Basically,
it?
they just get on stage and they just sing. Coach
They danced.
Coach Beard was there. Will Forte was there
the tall
because
lady?
Will Forte and Jason Sudeikis
Will
are really
Forte?
good friends. He was
Not
there.
in the show.
Weird Al was there, dude.
What?
It was fucking awesome this
That's
year.
cool.
Did Weird Al do his accordion?
He didn't do the accordion,
was-
but he
was
did
he
do
masturbating?
he did do
Noelle.
a Chaperone hot to go. So it was really fucking awesome. It was so fucking good. I got videos from it. I'll show you guys. It was a really good fucking time. I can't wait to go next year. We donated. We weren't able to donate. Like, Jessica was like looking at me like, something came up and it was like $4,000 bid or something like that. And she was like, bid on that, bid on it, bid on it. And I was like, I don't know. I was just like, fucking, no.
Good story. Then not bid on.
Well, now that we got Carl in the house, do you guys want to do a guess that state or international?
I win them all.
I never get to do those when I'm on here because we always fucking talk to the end.
Have you been here before?
Oh yeah, this is my third.
You haven't done it yet.
I haven't done the guest
All
to
right,
stay. I
we
listened
have
to
to
them
do it.
all.
Was I just gone?
Yeah. Yep. So the first time I was on, it was at his house. You guys were in
Antigua?
Antigua. And whatever. And
Shut the fuck up.
Is it? I thought you were in Antigua.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah.
No, you said Antigua. That's what I was
I know. I always call it Antigua, and then they corrected me.
Oh, they corrected you?
As soon as I got there.
There's-
Antigua.
I thought they were separate things.
one of our trim
Are they
suppliers.
the same place?
His
Oh,
sister
fuck,
was
they're
like,
separate
he's like,
places.
he was making a comment one time. He dropped some old timey military locker box off that his grandfather owned, and he was like, "Hey, I want to turn this into like this bar item. Can you guys build me these inserts and stuff to put in here to hold all my high-end whiskey bottles and stuff?" And we were like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it, yeah, we can do it." And he's like, "Yeah, you know, my sister found it at this estate sale, and yeah, I don't know, she's fucking off the coast of Antigua somewhere."
Thing.
Yeah.
Did you pull the handle back up?
Yeah.
All right,
Pull the
so
fucking handle up.
we have a.
Oh yeah, I've been not
We
doing
have
that.
a guess that
Yeah.
When not drinking?
Not doing
Oh.
that.
They're pulling the handle up on the toilet.
it's an international.
Oh. I was like,
Oh,
Here we
this
go.
is the music.
are those an A's?
Man offers to split winnings after thieves hit jackpot with his credit card.
Oh, I heard about this.
All right, it's international. As the guest, Mike, you get to guess first.
What was it again?
Man offers to
sleeping?
split winnings after thieves hit jackpot with his credit card. I will tell you, I've read the story. So ultimately, what ended up happening, it got flagged because they were like realized, okay, these people are trying to claim
The
something.
thieves wouldn't come forward.
They have nothing to do with this card, though. Like how it was.
Oh, I must have heard a different one then.
I think it's the same one.
I heard one where the thieves
what's
wouldn't
your
come
guess?
forward because it would put them in risk of being
Maybe an
persecuted.
update. I don't even know.
So what's your guess?
What's your guess?
What's your guess?
International?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your guess?
UK? Can I say UK? Is that too
Yeah,
broad?
that's
United
fine.
Kingdom is fine. It's,
Okay.
It's England. You know, Great Britain.
Am I
Spain.
the second guess?
Well, I didn't get it because you would have told me.
Oh, we have another guest in the house. What's your guess?
She gets a guess, of course.
The Arab.
Arab.
Saudi Arabia.
No, the rich place.
Dubai.
Dubai?
It's in Saudi
Gaza.
Arabia. It's in Saudi,
Saudi
it's in
What?
Saudi Arabia.
Anywhere in
Trump
Arabia.
Gaza.
That's what I was
Arabian
actually leaning
country
towards
is
too.
that's my guess.
Trumpageddon.
Arabian country.
I'm just gonna go and say Japan. I want to get a range here. What'd you say?
Joanna.
Spain. What?
You said Spain. Oh, I have another
Joanna,
guess.
can I have a beer?
We have UK.
I'll have one.
Is there? I don't have
Japan?
beer.
Can I go
Can I
first?
have one? Is there
What
beer?
the fuck? Yeah, go ahead. What the-
Spain.
I only have one left.
You only have one
And you
left.
said
Is there any
where?
beer in there?
Any Arab country.
Any Arab.
We'll
give it
But I have another
We'll give it
guess.
to her.
Don't say that.
No, you can hold your
Arabian.
guess. I'll read a little bit of
Is
information.
that better?
The Middle
Peninsula?
Eastern?
Arabian.
Arabia, the peninsula.
Middle East.
Okay.
That's a big.
Keep
So you
reading.
got, like-
keep reading.
yeah.
Does that include Turkey?
Go over
Turkey
region.
in that?
You gotta guess country.
What?
Turkey's
country
in Middle East,
I
right?
don't know, man. She just said Arab, and I was.
Where's Dubai in? Can I,
I was like,
switch my answer?
Jessica's racist like cousins used to call their store the Arab store, and yeah, it was.
Sure.
Just give me a country.
Okay, who's closest?
Huh?
Am I close?
Give me a country.
Where's Dubai?
Dubai is
yeah, Dubai's
Arabia.
fine.
United
Dubai's
Arab
Dubai is in
Emirates.
Saudi
Saudi
Arabia.
Arabia.
Yeah, you want
I've been to
or
Dubai.
Saudi Arabia?
No, I've been to
Dubai
Bahrain.
is in Saudi Arabia, they're telling me.
It is.
Okay.
They're also doing the wall.
Saudi Arabia? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Dubai's not in Saudi Arabia.
Where's it
I
at?
can hear you.
What?
So this person appealed to
What?
two thieves who used his
Why are you
stolen credit
blocking
card
her
to
face?
purchase a jackpot-winning scratch card to come forward, promising to split 500,000 euros prize item with them.
Can I answer next?
You looked at it.
I would give it the guy's name, but it might give away this country.
You didn't tell us who was closer.
I will tell you before
Dubai
I'm done
is
reading,
nowhere
after I'm
near
done
Saudi
reading.
Arabia.
Without me, they would not have won. Without them, I would not have bought the ticket.
I don't know.
I
Go
want
for
to
it.
offer them the share
Joanna,
of the
can I have a beer?
winnings. This resident said.
I'm so
No one has come forward with the winning ticket, but has been blocked by the national lottery operators, a country right in front of that, what I just said. And some names that would give it away. All right.
Can I go?
All right.
Can I go?
Rock, paper, scissors. Mike
Do you like this one? I can't remember.
and Carla.
It's fine. You can have it.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
We got a rock, paper, scissors.
Who's the
Oh.
first guess?
Rock, paper, scissors, 2.
Why? Because why are
3,
we rock,
2,
paper,
1,
scissors?
shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Whoa. What the fuck?
They're just matching.
I got it.
Oh,
Alright, go,
Mike's
go.
turn.
I need that bottle opener. Joanna?
All right.
Fans are gonna be so mad.
All right.
Based on some guesses, I'll just say it's in Europe.
It is in Europe.
Well, it's euros, so you already said euros.
Do I have to guess the country now?
Yeah.
That's what it's been the whole time.
So yeah, I guess you're right. UK is like London and all that. Germany.
Okay, thank God. Sweden.
Portugal.
Czech Republic.
If it was Sweden, he would have told you immediately.
Oh my God, you're all wrong. All right.
I listened to the show.
Who said Germany?
I did.
You're closest. I'll read some more. After calling his bank to block his credit card, he discovered that 52 euros and some change had been spent on his contactless payment
Why are you
at
gonna look at
Tabac.
Is that wrong?
No, you can't look it up.
You can look at
My
that.
client
You can look at the map.
cashier discovered that two men
Oh.
appeared to be homeless.
John
used
did.
his credit card. Two homeless men used his credit card.
Can I
known
guess?
as posing as to purchase cigarettes and several scratch cards. He hit a scratch card.
Italy.
He paid for a scratch card. Hey, you're not first.
Germany.
Who's first?
One last.
Who's first?
No one won. He got Germany.
No,
Yes.
I got closest.
he got closest.
So guess again.
This is the last round of
Oh.
guessing.
I'm gonna say Italy.
Fuck you.
Hey,
Terrible guess.
rock, paper, scissors again.
No, I want to guess.
Scissors,
I'm guessing
scissors.
Poland. I'm guessing Poland.
Italy.
What
I
do you
was
guess?
gonna say Berlin, but
That's in Germany.
Oh, I was gonna.
is that a city?
Or do New
Yes.
Belgium. Do know that New Belgium.
Mr. What's your
Well,
guess?
yeah,
Carl?
Amsterdam.
Switzerland.
There's Austria.
Amsterdam.
Oh, it could be
Switzerland.
Austria.
Okay, you already said Switzerland.
I did. I
Okay,
already guessed my guess.
you're saying Switzerland again?
No, I said Sweden.
Oh, I'm gonna say Italy.
Dick.
I'm gonna say New Belgium.
New
damn.
Belgium or Belgium?
There's a lot of countries there, dude.
There's just one New Belgium.
It was based
There's no
on his
Belgium.
reaction, motherfuckers.
What'd he get?
Let
What'd
me
you
give
get?
me a hint. Ah, movie.
Austria.
Oui, it's France.
I
Yes,
just heard a
France.
sound.
Fucking
I thought I know what you're saying. but it sounded like you're Schwarzenegger.
gonna be my very first guess.
Well,
you
too bad.
didn't. All right.
Shut up.
So,
Should have. You said Gingland was your first guess.
England.
England?
Joanna,
Yeah.
we can do
Gingland.
That's right. There's no drinks over there.
right there.
Joanna.
Oh, fuck.
You got the wrong drink.
I brought 2 down.
Smart. And you left it over there.
All right. Did you
To
guys
make
hear about the
sure-
Epstein
Are you-
files today?
Look at them like they're water.
The Epstein
Fuck
files?
this week.
Did they
Yeah.
get? Did they get released?
They got released in 3-ring binders to select podcasters that support
Thank you,
Trump.
Joanna. Your dress is very pretty.
And it's not the full files. It's just some.
I love
Sure.
the sparkles.
It's all redacted anyway.
Yeah,
Very pink and sparkly.
Kind of was expecting that to happen.
The last time I was on.
If you have the files, just fucking release the files. So all anyone wants to know are the names. Flight logs.
Joanna's
They already
dress-
released flight logs.
Not all of them.
Joanna's dress is very sparkly today.
Joanna is very American.
Last time he was wearing
Very bedazzled.
it was very
Homemade,
like
I would
yellow
say.
and like a little sparkle, but now it's like pink.
You know how long it takes to rhinestone shit? Forever. So thank you for appreciating it.
Why you're a cowboy.
Bah, bah.
I don't think we're getting Euro King.
I gotta go. Day 15.
8:15?
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Home.
Fuck you, John.
You said somewhere else.
Fuck you.
No, I said I don't think we're
Oh, no,
getting
he's John.
Euro
He says
King
that.
tonight.
Oh, Euro King on the way
Best.
home.
The best Euro.
It's not, though. I
It
mean,
is.
statistically, it's
Where's
not.
Euro King?
It
at?
is.
Saddle Creek. It's on the way back. It's right on the way home.
So to
So,
recap tonight,
They changed the name.
we told us John read a
It used to be
story
Sam's.
about
Oh, that's the one I went with Derek with.
what?
Is it still open?
It used to be Sam's. It's Euro King. It's better. I've had Sam's
better?
and Euro King.
You guys are going to
King's
Euro
better.
King after this?
kind of have to at this point. It's right there, and he's so wrong. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
How do you guys know each other?
This asshole.
This
over here.
asshole.
I didn't do shit.
How do you know him?
Suck
Him? I
dick.
worked with him.
With the audio thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Under the bridge.
So you guys all just like met.
I met
Different audio company.
Yeah, different.
So I met him on the first episode that I was a guest on.
Me.
You. I met
Me.
you.
Yeah.
I met him at the audio company we worked at.
Working
How long ago was
So basically,
3 years
fuck you,
ago?
a
John.
couple years ago.
3.
Fuck off, John.
Fuck you,
Thanks
dude.
for joining us,
Fuck
Mike.
you, John.
Fuck off, John.